Welcome, everybody. It's good to have you here with us, watching us live from Darien, Georgia at MCA, McIntosh County Academy. We're sitting here atop Buccaneer Field at the stadium they affectionately call the Ship. This is Travis Peavy along with Lance Wade, and we're here tonight to do the play-by-play for you of another edition of Bacon County football. Come in here tonight with a record of 3-1. We've had some tough region opponents so far, but it doesn't get any easier to date. It looks like McIntosh will be our toughest opponent to date. As we look them warming up, they're big, they're fast, they're athletic. They run a very difficult offense to defend, the pistol. They've got athletes spread out everywhere, and we're going to have to be very disciplined and play our game tonight if we expect to come out of here with a victory.
Well, and as we've said all year there, Rev, when we face an offense like this, I feel good about the athletes we're putting on the field. You know, it's going to be a true test to see what we're going against. Some of the teams we've played before has been big, but maybe not quite so fast, or they've been a little bit faster and not so big. This is going to be a team, I guess you could say, a lot like ours. Like you said, as they were warming up, they definitely have athletes out on the field, and I see some seniors in key positions as well for McIntosh County. So this is going to be a big-time region contest, and we both come in here riding high, I guess. We're kind of looking forward to this game. This is going to tell each team really where they sit in the region and how things are going to stack up.
I think you're right, Lance. McIntosh comes in with 2 losses. They're 2-2. But one of them was to a 5A opponent in Glen Academy, the first game of the season, and then they lost to Vidalia in what turned out to be a shootout. Vidalia was ahead 21-0 because of 2 turnovers that McIntosh had inside their own 5-yard line. So basically, they give Vidalia 2 touchdowns, and Vidalia, according to all accounts, could very well be the team that everybody's trying to knock off to make it to the region championship. But their game with Vidalia was a lot like ours with Pierce. They had 6 turnovers, and they were driving to score when they threw an interception late. And Vidalia kicked a late field goal to make it 27-18. But it was quite a game. And one of the people that I was talking to that is from McIntosh here told me, he said realistically he felt like they were at least a touchdown, if not 2 touchdowns on the field better than what Vidalia was. Now, that's quite a mouthful to be saying something like that. If you're looking, you can see they've got the Buccaneer symbol in the middle of their field. It's a beautiful field. Like I said, a beautiful campus here. And it reminds you, even their colors and their scheming reminds you a little bit of the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Absolutely, and I think they're even going to get the little ship thing going on here. They're still building everything. This is a beautiful campus they have. They call it McIntosh County Academy, and you can tell why they throw that academy word in there. It kind of throws a little touch of flair, and the campus here is beautiful. It's almost like they've just knocked some trees down here in the middle of the sand gnats and made something out of nothing.
Well, that's what they've done. And speaking of sand gnats, when I walked in, I heard 2 of them talking, and they said, "Oh yeah," when I walked by.
Yeah.
So they're looking forward to the buffet tonight.
They have got a full dinner on the docket. But they're going to – the sand gnats are something fierce down here. They say these things will go away when it gets dark. I'm praying that's true.
I heard the same thing.
That might just be a tale from these McIntosh County folks to keep watching us swatting all the rest of the second half as it goes.
One of the announcers told me, he said, we always know that the gnats are bad on the field when the players start scratching their helmets.
That sounds about right. Well, they are ready to play tonight, and even as we watched our Raiders warm up, you could tell that they were fired up as customarily they are, and they're ready to go. We come into this contest tonight as we've got a good thing going, and really even when we've played McIntosh County in the past, I looked this up on our Historian Association website, and we have a 9-4 record against them. However, the last time we played them in 1999, they whooped us 56-0. And so I think it's time for a little redemption here tonight.
Well, it is time for some redemption, and I just want us to come in and play our game. If we play our game counteracts speed. Our game counteracts, they have to do certain things and be disciplined to stop us, which will has taken many teams out of their game. Most of the teams around now, high school teams, are running some variation of the spread or a wing T or something like that, and you don't see anybody running the veer like we run. And
right.
We run out of the veer, and we also, have some wing T sets. But people have to be disciplined to be able to stop us. And so it's kind of like people playing Georgia Tech. They practice a defense all year long to try to stop different types of defenses. Or different type of offenses, and then they come in against Tech, and they've got to totally change the way they do things, and that's the way it is with Bacon County. I have full confidence in our coaches and our players. I will say this: I don't know if McIntosh has faced a team that will be any more physical than what Bacon County is.
Yeah.
We are quickly becoming known as a team that will get after you, that will hit you, that leaves it all on the field, and quite frankly, that's all you can ask out of a team. And I feel like every Friday night when we leave, with the exception of the Metter game, I was a little bit disappointed. We walked away there with a win, and we'll take it. We're glad to get a win, but I walked away from there feeling like we didn't play our best football. But other than that, I felt like we've shot ourselves. We've been in every game when we should have won every game, and I do feel like, though, at the end of the game, our kids can look in the mirror and say, you know what, I've done everything I could do. I may have missed an assignment here or there, but I give the effort.
And that's what's going to make or break this game for both sides, is just showing the discipline to be able to stay, especially on defense where you're supposed to be. We face a little different offense tonight. This pistol that Coach Keith Goss has, this is his second year here at McIntosh County, so he's got his kids grooved into this offense by now, kind of getting a little bit familiar with the way they run things, and it's probably going to be more passing than we've seen this year. I know we've faced a little bit of passing this year, but again, as we've said, I feel like the athletes that we have in the secondary, I'm not absolutely scared of the pass with this team that we have fielded.
Well, we do have our best athletes in our skill positions. We do very well in our line, and I'm not taking anything away from our line, but our game breakers are the kids that seem to make a difference, that you want the ball in their hands or you want them guarding somebody, covering somebody. Our most skilled athletes are in the secondary and in our backfield. As I was looking at some of their roster, they're almost a mirror image of what Bacon County is. They've got some seniors in some key positions that play big for them, but they're very young other than these key position players. You see their rosters loaded with juniors and sophomores and got a few freshmen, and it's a lot like ours. Some of the kids that we depend the most on are just sophomores this year. Of course, we got MATTTHRIFT, our steady Eddie quarterback. I don't care how athletic a quarterback is, what kind of ability they have. I wouldn't take nothing for our number 6, because when it comes time, he's going to make a play. He's going to do something. He's a little bit gimpy tonight, has had a little bit of trouble with the lower back, but he's close to 95% ready for tonight. I don't know that we'll see Matt a lot on defense unless it's just absolutely necessary. We say it every week. He was all region selection as a quarterback, all region selection as a defensive back last year as a junior. And he's Mr. Everything to us as far as not the fastest kid, by far not the biggest kid, just somebody that always seems to have their nose around the football. And, of course, we have an array. DeJuan Merritt, our big bruising back, he and Ronnie Peterson have done an outstanding job playing fullback for us this year, and Richard Crawford made the highlight of one of the top runs in the South as far as high school football. He was rated number 3 in his 80-something yard run, and our announcer, our own Lance Wade, made it on the top.
Yeah, whatever.
And he, I don't know, Larry Munson, look out. Somebody's coming.
Sure.
Somebody's coming to Sanford State.
I've never heard as big a redneck in all my life. But
Ladies
anyway,
and gentlemen.
That's right. That's a touchdown right there. And so anyway, this team, as you said, Rev, they are matched up pretty much our equivalent. I hope that they don't have a quarterback like we have. I hope that's the difference in the game tonight, honestly. You look for, if they're going to do some passing and do some of those things, you look and you hope that maybe turnovers will be the story here, the MO that'll settle this contest.
It could very well be something like a turnover, Lance.
They field 12 seniors, 16 juniors, 19 sophomores, and like you said, a handful of freshmen. I think there's 7 or 8 freshmen on the roster. And so they have a good split. That's what you want to do in your football program. If you're graduating a dozen or so seniors every year, you're doing a good job in our classification. I know I come from a bigger school, and they want to graduate 25 or 30 every year, and they say they're having a good year. And that's if we look at our roster, that's about where we're at. We have probably about 8 seniors, I think, or so, or maybe 10. But anyway, we've got a great group of sophomores and juniors, as you said, some youth on the thing. And I just imagine that we're going to see these young kids, even from McIntosh County tonight, making some impact plays out there on the field.
I think so, too. We want to take a moment right now and thank Cohen's of Alma and Southeastern Propane, or Southeast Propane, and Flash Foods for sponsoring our pregame and our postgame show. It would be very difficult for us to bring this broadcast to you if it wasn't for our sponsors, and these guys are always here for us. And I encourage you, if you're looking at doing business and need to do business, check Cohen's out. Check out Southeast Propane. Check out Flash Foods right there in the middle of Alma. And we appreciate all that they do. Right now we're fixing to stand, and we're going to take a break, and we're going to do the national anthem and the prayer, and then we'll be right back.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes, or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
And it is football time here on a Friday night in McIntosh County in Darien, Georgia. The Sand Gnats are starting to subside, or either I've swallowed a bunch of skin so soft, one or the other. 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go. The cheerleaders are getting the signs ready. These guys are going to be busting through signs here in a minute. You see the Buccaneer emblem on the middle of the field, as you said, Rev. They're gonna keep working on this thing, and they're gonna build a big ship down here. There's a pond down on the end. Tell us about that. What were you telling me a minute ago?
Yeah, one of the announcers, or both of the announcers here for McIntosh, was telling me one of the students came up with the name calling this place the Ship. We went to one place called the Pit this year in Vidalia. Went to Metter, and they called it the Jungle. This place down here is going to be called the Ship, and they're going to take a boat, an old shrimp boat or something, and remodel it and redo it and stick it down in this pond at the end of the stadium. And I thought it was an outstanding mascot representative of what they affectionately call the Ship. Goes right along with their mascot, which is the Buccaneers. As you look across the stadium, you can see Bacon County has brought quite a contingent over here tonight, and we still got people that's coming in. Across the field, our captains are taking the field. They're coming walking down. You've got Matt Thrift and DeJuan Merritt that is representing us tonight as they come to meet the referee down at the 50-yard line. McIntosh is being represented by 4 of their athletes tonight, and they're dressed in, would you call that garnet? Is that a garnet, the old Lowndes County guy, or is that?
I think they officially call it scarlet.
Scarlet,
because
okay.
If you're going to be a pirate and a buccaneer and all that, you call it scarlet. But yeah, that's garnet all day long where I come from.
Garnet and gold. It looks a lot like Florida State colors, but they got gold helmets. Really, very good looking uniforms. Number 4, as you see him walk across the field, there is their starting quarterback. Big 75. I don't know. He looks like a man, doesn't he? Looks like he may be something to give us some trouble all night long, but they're represented well. Number 75 is Jerome Dixon, who is a senior. Number 4 is Derry Harrington, who is a junior quarterback. Number 21 is Gerald Rimes. Gerald is a junior running back and a linebacker. And number 26, Antoine Baker. He is a senior running back and linebacker. And, of course, we are represented by our 2 seniors. Some games of interest that are going on in the Region 2AA tonight. Atco travels over to Savannah to play Benedictine. Bryan County is at Long County. Jeff Davis versus Toombs. And Metter is at Vidalia. Some of the other games that are going on in our area, Coffee hosts Tiff. That'll be a war that's going on in Douglas tonight. Lowndes and Colquitt County. That may be one of the class games in the state as Lowndes County travels to Colquitt. Ware will be hosting Windsor Forest. Pierce travels to Tattnall County. And Appling County plays Savannah. So that's just a rundown of some of the games that we're going to try to keep up, give you some scores during the course of the night. I know there was some folks from Bacon County that were not going to be able to make the trip tonight. We want to say hello to you. And a dear friend of mine called me on the way over here, Les Evans from Ware County, said he'll be watching tonight. So I want to send Les a shout-out and tell him we appreciate him. Love that boy. He's like a brother to me. He and I played ball together, and love he and his family. And he's going to have to come and be part of us one night, and let's treat him the way we do at Bacon County. This coming Tuesday, our girls who won 2 games against Long County this week will be playing at Georgia Southern University. The first game is at 9 o'clock in the morning against Jeff Davis. If we win, then we'll play at 3 o'clock. If we lose, we'll play at 1 o'clock. This is a regional finals for the seeding for the state tourney. So our girls are ranked number 2 in the not in the nation, in the state of Georgia in 2AA, which is an outstanding honor. We've come up from 1A to 2AA, and we're already there. And thank God for that cannon that just scared the woo!
They're firing the cannon off here as they run through a sign that says BLT. Bacon losing tonight. And so your Red Raiders are taking the field on the other side here as they tote the sledgehammer in. And it is time for some football here on this Friday night. It's not a bad night to play some football. It's a little bit cool, a little muggy here over on the coast, but it is game time nonetheless as you're looking at your Red Raiders going to take on the McIntosh County Academy Buccaneers. I guess we're going to call them the Bucks all night.
Either that or MCA, whichever one we want to. It's kind of a mouthful getting it out, isn't it?
That it is. Bacon County is donning the black pants and white jersey here tonight. And, again, we have the black helmets. I love our new uniforms here, Rev, and both sides look to be about the same size. I mean, I know we've said nearly every time that we seem to be outsized, but even as you look at them right here, they may be a little bigger on the line, but overall it looks like an identical team here tonight. They
are very, very the looks of our team are very, very similar, and our uniforms, I know our helmets are different, but we almost got that Falcon look, don't we?
I'm telling you what. Did somebody say something about the Falcons? Number 24 is set to kick it away, I believe, is who's going to kick it away.
We got a minute and 17, 18 seconds left before they kick it. Our players and our team's ready to go. And everybody's standing up, and we still got a minute to count down. So
that's number 2 that's going to kick it away from McIntosh County. That's Buzz Sons.
And I understand he's somebody that we need to be looking at. Now they've set the clock, 12 minutes. The official looks down. The referee gives the official to the judge, and here we go. Somebody hit a fair catch. What a mistake.
And we fall on it. We fall on it. We do get it. That was a twister there, kind of couldn't come up and get it. A little squib kick, and they kick it right in the area where we weren't. I think, was that Tron Folsom that fell on it?
Tron Folsom fell on it.
Heads-up play by the Red Raiders there as we had a guy going with an over-the-shoulder catch, but that thing was twisting away from him. He was in a pickle there.
I don't understand. I don't know if our up back just wasn't paying attention. I have no idea. I don't know that these kids understand that's a live ball sometimes. I mean, that thing's precious, man.
We catch a break right there to start the ball game. It's going to be 1st and 10 for our Red Raiders on the 22-yard line to start this game. So there we are, Rev. Big play there. McIntosh County person had it. He got his hands on it, just wasn't able to come down with it. Tron Folsom falls on it. Good, clean fall on it. I mean, It didn't squib out. I was hoping it was going to be a scrum, and at least we come away with it. Thrift under center here to start this ball game.
We avoided a disaster.
He puts it in the gut of DeJuan Merritt, and he takes it up for a gain of about 4 yards, maybe 5. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 here. As no surprise there, as we just take it and just put it right in Merritt's gut, and he goes off the left side for a good gain. It's going to be 2nd down and 5, we'll call it. If we can get 5 yards on 1st down tonight, I'm going to be happy all night.
Me too.
You can see the size there on the line. I think 54 is somebody we're going to have to contend with, the senior Paul Sloan for them. Thrift keeps it this time, pitches it out to the edge. And he gets a nice gain as well, another gain of 3 or 4 yards.
Richard
Crawford on the carry. It's a gain of about 4. It's going to be 3rd down, and we'll call it a long one.
All right. This looks like this is playing Bacon County football right now. What are we fixing to do? Throw it deep?
We're fixing to put it into Tank's gut and go for a 1st down. That's what we're fixing to do. 3rd down and 1. Do you think their radio people will be able to get it down to their defensive coordinator in time to stop it? Do you think they can stop it even if they did know it? I don't think it's a surprise. Here we go. They get in there, and Thrift keeps it as they blow the play up. I think they run blitz right there. But
they did run blitz.
Thrift falls forward, and I think he's got the 1st down. The referee gives a signal to White Cap down there. I saw you. 1st down, Red Raiders here to start this
battle.
Great
play by Matt Thrift.
That play was blown up and had disaster again written all over it. We've dodged 2 bullets here tonight. Those Pirates, those guns, those blundergut buses or whatever they shoot, they're not real accurate. Okay, they'll kill you.
But they do make a mess.
That's right. And they have made a mess of us right here early, and we've dodged both of them so far. It's 1st and 10, Raiders on the 33-yard line.
Got no safeties in the middle of the field.
I believe that's Greg Wright. No, that's Ronnie Peterson, I can tell as he jumps up. Ronnie Peterson had a hole. He just fell down. He didn't want to stop, but gain of about 3 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Raiders.
Well, what you think? What's your feel so far?
I think this game is probably going to be decided by who turns the ball over the most or the least, however you want to look at it. I think we're probably going to be so evenly matched that some turnovers or a turnover quite possibly would determine this. And there goes Richard Crawford on the pitch. It hits the dirt. He falls on it. It's going to be a loss of about 4 on the play. It's back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 now for our Red Raiders.
Well, all you can do is pitch it and hit the man in the hands. You got to catch it.
And you can see they have athletes on the field tonight, too. You can tell that they're in position. They're where they need to be. They have some speed. I would like to see us get the edge one time. Just see where we match up. You'd like to see one of our guys take it to the house.
Yes. But, they're not playing deep at all.
They have 5 men on the line of scrimmage, and we just Matt saw that there was nothing happening with the up back there, and he kept it, and there was just nothing happening at all with him. We do squeak 1 first down out. It's 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this first quarter, and they've held on defense. It's 4th down and 10. And we're going to have to punt it away as T.J. Wiley sets up to punt it away. Number 25 for them, Romello Palmer, a junior, is deep to receive. He's not deep enough, but I'm not going to tell him.
Well, I just hope we block well right here. TJ likes to. They set the return up, looks like to the right. No.
Yeah, and we had a guy on him there. It's wide open field over here. And
he's
that's going to
score.
go. Yeah, he's going to go all the way. He's going in for the score. They had that set up beautifully, as we just do not defend that at all. And
no, we had him in our grasp. Tron had him in his grasp. And one thing you can't do is lose contain, and he was a contained man. And if you're going to go for a kill shot, you're going to have to kill him. You just can't miss it. So the score is McIntosh 6 and Bacon nothing on a long punt return.
It was a nice punt. Had good hang time by Wiley. Nothing wrong with the punt. The coverage was just not there. As they set up for the extra point attempt, it's blocked. And so it's going to be 6-0 with 7 minutes and 40. We've been here before, hadn't we, Rev? 7 minutes and 49 seconds to go in this first quarter. The first time McIntosh County touches the ball, it's lightning in a bottle, and they take it for the score. We didn't even get a chance to see what our defense was, and you could see that coming. I know you said, oh, boy, as we just saw, They didn't have anybody. We didn't have a defender in, but from the hash mark over to the sideline, there was nobody.
Well, they didn't go for the block. They checked our guys, and they all peeled off coming toward us. And to the right, I guess it would be to their left, to our right. And they had a perfect wall set up. And when our gunner didn't make the tackle down there, he shook him. He didn't even have to evade anybody else. All he done is got to the wall, and then they were just peeling our noggins for us. It was a beautiful return by them, and I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about it because it aggravates me. But anyway, it was a beautiful return by them, and you could just see that, you could see it transpiring what was taking place as it unfolded.
Well,
now, if he squibs it this time, maybe, just maybe, somebody will catch the ball.
I hope they're not kicking off to us much more tonight.
Fair catch it. There you go.
And we did fair catch it there. It's right on the 30-yard line, and they did have some people flying through.
Oh, they're going to call us for an illegal block. They're going to call us for an illegal block. Some of our guys were low, chop block. He's going to call, going to get it to us.
A chop block on a fair catch. All right, well, that's going to back us up. I think a chop block's 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. I think when they get this thing worked out, it's going to be about at the 20-yard line.
Yep. Is it from the spot of the foul?
I don't know. Now I'm just thinking about that.
Well.
Yeah, it's going to be right at the 20, about the 19-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders, as we've come out, put a first down on them, and now we've stubbed our toe a little bit. It's time to get it going as we set up our offense.
I want to take this time to thank C. Bennett and Johnson Insurance for sponsoring this broadcast of the Bacon County Red Raiders.
6-0. The good guys are down. 7 minutes and 49 seconds to go in this first quarter. Thrift takes it under center. He keeps it, and he goes around the left side, and there's not much there. A gain of about 2 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 8.
We had 2 of our offensive linemen that was enjoying watching that play. I don't think they blocked anybody. Matt, in fact, had to split them to get an extra yardage.
There you go. And you can see the speed on the defense for McIntosh County here early. Usually our offensive line is able to get a helmet on somebody, but they're quick off the snap here early.
They're doing a lot of shifting. They've done some film study. They see something on us.
And that had danger written all over it as well. There, I was happy to see that ball going high as Thrift throws incomplete to Drell Green. But there was a defender there that was about to take that to the house if it had been a little lower play, a little lower pass. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 now as the clock stops at 6 minutes and 59 seconds here.
Well, we've brought in our 2 receivers, so it looks like a passing down here again. I don't think it takes a genius to figure it out, but we got Tron Folsom at the top, and then twins down here. We got Drell Green and Devontae O'Neal.
And we hand it off right off the left side, and they're going to call him down. I think the ball may have come loose, but it was late. It's going to be a gain of about 4 on the play, and it's going to be 4th down. DeJuan Merritt carries that for about 4 yards. It's going to be 4th down and about 3, and we're going to try this punt thing again. It's number 25 for them. Lines up Romello Palmer. I don't know if Wiley can kick it away from him, but, hey, I'm suggesting that. They set it up. He does another nice high spiral. He fair catches this time. And he does not bobble it. We thought he might have, but he's down right at the 36-yard line. And so we're going to get to see their offense for the first time as they get it 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line. That time, Wiley got the ball a little further up in the air. Nice punt. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see that lightning again.
No. He got the ball up, and lightning struck once, but it didn't strike twice so far. Now I'm anxious to see what they're going to do right here, run this pistol with the running back set behind the quarterback, and he's going to have the option of handing it off, and there he goes.
And that is a great tackle there by Drell Green as that backside opened up, and there was nobody but Drell Green to make that tackle, and he steps right in the hole, puts his head on an ankle, and wraps up for a gain of about 3 yards for McIntosh County. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Great tackle by Drell Green. They close that in. Big 75 there on the offensive line for them. Jerome Dixon, a senior, he just shut that whole end off.
There.
They go right up the middle again. They get a nice little push up the middle.
Number 3.
That's number 3 again in on the tackle. Drell Green. Probably going to be calling his name a lot tonight. I hope not, as he's the safety coming up to make the play. It's a gain of a couple. It's going to be 3rd down and a couple for McIntosh County. Big 3rd down here early for our Red Raiders.
Red Raiders, we don't seem to be as enthused as what we need to be right now. I don't know if we're already winded or not, but it's too cool an evening to get real winded.
I think they've come out and hit us in the mouth here early, and we're going to see what we're made of as a team. They hand off to the right side there. We stand him up.
They're going to give him
show
a
little fire.
Down.
Looks like he got just enough to get the 1st down marker. It's probably going to be. Yep, they're
number
going to
11 and number
down.
3, Richard Crawford and Drell Green come up with a tackle.
They needed 10 yards on that series of downs. They got 10.5. It's going to be 1st and 10 as they come up with a quick huddle here. Now they have 3 running backs in the backfield. A high snap. Quarterback keeps it. A couple of us hit him, And there it is,
Green.
number 3, Drell Green in on the tackle to clean it up. That's going to be a sack. Back for about 3 yards or 2 yards, we'll call it. It's going to be 2nd down and 12.
That's what we need. That's what we need right there.
As Coach elects to take a big 60 off the field for us, Kyrie Jenkins, we're going to give him a breather. As you can tell, the speed here is what's going to be the night's contest. Same formation, and there's flags down on the play. Here's number 4, Derry Harrington for McIntosh County.
What's he doing?
Takes the snap. It's going to be
illegal substitute. No.
They're calling a mouthpiece infraction, I think, is what they're going to call.
Okay, as against.
They point one way and go the other way with it. I'm for that all night long.
Yeah.
I don't care which way you point, as long as you mark the yardage off against them. I'm down for it. So it's going to be on them. It's going to be back them up 5 more yards. It's going to be 2nd down and about 16.
We just don't need to let them get outside of us. We need to make sure we have contained right here. All right, TJ, don't let him get by you out here. We'll block you inside. Yay!
They wrap him up in the backfield there, and the ball was on the ground there, Rev? We didn't even see it good.
No,
the ball
Payson
came out, and Payson Sam jumps on it. Our crowd started cheering over there. I said, something happening. And
That's
so just
what
we're talking about here early in this contest was turnovers might take charge. It's going to be 1st and 10 for your Red Raiders now at the 39-yard line. That's just what the doctor ordered. Man,
that we was needing something like that. Now we got to take advantage of it because it's going to be. I think the game's going to be played in the middle of the field tonight, and field position is going to play a huge part. And we've been able to swap the field position. We were losing the field position battle, but we've been able to swap it here because of a turnover. All right, let's do something, guys.
1st and 10 here, Thrift. As Wiley goes around, we do a little something different. Pitch it out right to Greg Wright.
Go,
he
Greg!
spins, and he comes free. He breaks another, shakes another, and he's all the way down to the 25-yard line, and he's happy about it.
I am happy about it,
That's going to be a 1st and 10 for Red Raiders. Nice run. Great effort there by Greg Wright. And you can tell here just 2 or 3 plays ago, Rev, we were looking a little lethargic there, like we might be getting old Big Mo was leaving us, and now we're starting to play with a little passion after that turnover.
Right, and Payson, what he's done as far as knocking the ball loose, one of the key plays of the season so far, I think. It's going to wind up being one of the key plays. And, of course, Greg Wright, when he got it in his hands, he did not want to be denied. And one of the biggest guys we got on the team, one of the fastest. So
1st and 10 for our Raiders now at the 25-yard line as Thrift looks, gives under center, keeps it, pitches it out to Wiley out to the left. He's going to try to get the edge. He stiff arms a guy, and he's knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 4. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Red Raiders. He's going to be marked at about the 21-yard line there. They're going to look like it's going to be a gain of 4. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Red Raiders. It's a this is going to be a ball game, Rev. I'm telling you.
It is.
It is like watching, you could almost say Bacon County around the left side and Bacon County's on defense, get him on the right side. I mean, we are mirror images, I believe, of each other here, except for the offensive skill positions. I love our senior leadership here in this area as Matt Thrift comes under center here, 2nd down.
There goes Ronnie.
Ronnie Peterson finds a little working room there. I love to see our people still blocking downfield in case he pops out of there.
Yeah, Drell Green's 10 yards down the field wearing that safety out.
Beautiful. A gain of about 3 there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4 as Ronnie found a hole and he just stuck his nose up through there. That's all Coach is asking him to do. Just find the crease. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in this first quarter. And Bacon County's in business here. Big 3rd down. Thrift keeps it, and he might be close. He's going to be down close. He's going to be probably about a yard short. Gain of about 3 for Thrift on the carry. It's going to be 4th down and 1. Here we go. This is a big 4th down right here, and this is what the night's going to be. It's going to be who can wear who out on this slightly muggy night here.
We're going to call a very wise timeout.
Absolutely. They didn't give us much to look at there either, as they've been shifting around all night on defense. They didn't give us anything. We were hoping they might, but they just stood there. We call timeout. 2 minutes, 3 seconds to go in this first quarter. Bacon County's driving. We'd like to thank C. Bennett and Johnson for making this possible for us. We're going to take a break. We will be right back with you as soon as play resumes.
Oh, man.
All right, we're back here as this is a big fourth down here early in the ball game. Bacon County fans are up. The band's playing. Looks like we have a good crowd over there.
Is this a TV timeout? Is that what we're waiting on?
I think the referee's scratching off his lotto ticket out there. I hope he won. We'll be in a good mood and give us this first down if it looks close. Thrift under center here, big fourth down.
Timeout McIntosh. Oh, it's going to be one of them kind. I like it. I like the chess match.
Yes, both coaches realize what's at stake here. As we talked about to start this game is going to determine where people stand when it comes playoff times, and there's a big difference between fourth seed and second or third seed or first seed. I'm telling you, you don't want to go on the road as a fourth seed or a third seed, and that's very possible if you start losing some games here. We're both sitting good in the region, but McIntosh County, of course, has one region loss already, so they're 2-1. They want to win this game, especially their backs are against the wall.
Right. And they got a very good-looking football team, and they're disciplined, and you can tell they're well coached.
Yep.
And it's just going to be a matter of wheels out here tonight.
And unlike, it looks like here early, unlike Toombs County where they had, a few good players that you could tell were just standouts, this looks like a team here we're facing tonight.
I think so too.
Thrift under center, 4th down and 1. The ball is on the ground, and it looks like they have recovered it. They stood him up there early. And McIntosh County players are signaling they've got it, and it is. It's going to be 1st and 10 for McIntosh. 1 minute and 56 seconds here to go in this first quarter. We feel like we've played 3 quarters of ball already, Rev. We haven't even gotten through the first quarter of this thing yet. It's been a plot that's been up and down. It's a roller coaster ride here. Well, Bacon County puts a nice drive together. Nothing has become of it other than wearing out the defense a little bit possibly. 1st and 10, McIntosh County now at the 15-yard line. Put it in the gut there of the running back, and he keeps falling forward. He doesn't get tackled. That's number 25, the same guy who ran the punt back, Romello Palmer. A tough junior there as he's not willing to go down with immediate contact. Breaks loose, gain of 9 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 1, and that is not where we want to be. Facing this pistol offense.
No. They're going to be able now probably to go up top. We're going to see how they throw the ball. And then again, he may run it. I don't know. But if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to see how I can throw it right here. But he's not.
They hand it off, and they try this right side. And we do a good job of at least setting the edge where he couldn't turn it quickly. He's going to get the first down, but it could have been more. It's going to be a gain of about 6 on the play. I think Anthony Florence come from his defensive tackle position there, and then Tony and Madison in there as well for us. As we've had some good run to the ball, but man, they're fast.
They are fast. I don't know that they're any faster on the perimeter we are, but this is really the second time we've got to look at their offense really. So
1st and 10 now at the 30-yard line. The running back just follows right up behind there, and he has a big gain right up the middle as they are just They are just playing smash mouth football and running it right at us.
Well, they're shedding us. We're there to make the play. We're just not making the play. We're hitting them, and they're shedding us. Our tackling is not as sure as what it should be right now, and we look like we're a little winded.
1st and 10 now at the 50-yard line, right at midfield. Back-to-back nice plays for McIntosh County. An official's timeout with 49 seconds here to go in this first quarter, and this is just going to be a water break, I'm afraid. Very clearly, it
couldn't have come at a better time for us.
it's a little muggy. Absolutely, I'm all for a timeout here. Yeah, we definitely need to do a better job of wrapping up, Rev. But now they're going to come out of the official timeout and try to get right up to the line of scrimmage. They can't go till the referee blows the whistle, as he does, and they're ready to go right away. Harrington gets it. He puts it in, and that is 25 again for them. And Palmer is just – what he's doing, Rev, is he is just literally getting up to the line of scrimmage, tiptoeing 3 yards left or right, finding a hole and shooting it. He is quick finding the hole, and he's got another first down. Nice gain. We're just not maintaining our discipline on defense. 34 seconds to go in this first quarter, as they're putting together a nice drive here. Same play, and he still doesn't go down. He thought he was down 3 yards earlier, but he takes it down to the 30-yard line. Another nice run on first down for McIntosh County, a gain of about 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4, as this Palmer is ready to play some football tonight.
Yeah, he's playing very, very good, and he gets behind this big line, and he sees a little crease, and he goes through in first quarter. And they're feeling it right now as they walk over here. McIntosh is, as they walk to their sideline, they're high-fiving their coaches. They're feeling like they're in complete control of this game right now. They've come ready to play. They know what the stake is. I hope we understand what the stakes are.
Well, we said earlier when we looked a little lethargic there that we needed to step up and show some heart right then. Our guys have done that all year. I don't imagine that McIntosh County is going to walk away with this thing. We're not fixing to lay down for sure.
No.
But early here, you can see that McIntosh County's caught the big break, and made the one big play, and that's the difference in the ball game. Otherwise, it's probably, if you looked at the stat sheet, theirs is the same as ours. I would just imagine offensively, and this is just going to be a battle. And really, I think both teams probably, it could be said of each one of us that we're battling ourselves. And whichever team makes the least mistakes will probably get out of here with a victory tonight. We've already seen how we've
well, on 4th and 1, I don't know if it was an exchange problem. I don't know if Matt tried to pull it and DeJuan clamped down on the ball. I really don't know what the mesh problem was there. It looked like DeJuan could have got the first down because we only had a yard to go. And so far, that's been the big play of the game other than the punt. So
2nd down and 5 here for McIntosh County.
Right here.
Same play, and we do a great job there as Richard Crawford comes up and fills the hole. And they went to that well maybe one too many times as Crawford just put a lick on Palmer.
That
2 yards
deep
in the backfield. And this is where we've shown a lot of intensity here. We will not be denied. Ronnie Peterson, and we've got too many heavy hitters on our defense to lay down. I have great confidence in the athletes. We just got to be in position to make the play, and then, like you said, Rev, wrap up. Big third down.
TJ cannot let this receiver get inside.
And they keep it, and we just smother him right there as DeJuan Merritt just was right there, didn't buy any of the fake.
Jesus, for
and that was Merritt. A beautiful play. Well, there was another one there, too. I don't remember which number, but we had 2 defenders there waiting on him. A good play call by McIntosh County. But I think we had 2 defenders there ready for the backside. That's good coaching right there, Rev. I'm telling you, they've been told that guy will keep it and bootleg around. And Crawford and Merritt were waiting on him right then. 4th down.
I kind of hope right here that we see one snapped over the guy's head. What you think?
4th down and 9. They're going to line up and punt it away at the 34-yard line.
McIntosh takes a timeout.
I think they might consider that. reconsider. 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this first half here. What are you thinking, Rev?
Well, if I'm going to punt it, I'll probably take a delay of game right here. If I'm going to punt it, or I'm going to try something tricky to get me 5 yards back and try to go 4th and 4. The chances of one of their punters being able to land this thing inside the 20-yard line, a high school punter, I don't think is very good. And we're looking right now at a total gain of 19 yards if they kick it into the end zone. So I don't know. It's just in one of those.
I think he's changing out some personnel. He's putting some bigs in there. I think he's going to decide to go for this thing.
He may. He may try to get us to jump right here. That may be what he does. He's brought the quarterback in.
It looks to me like they're going to go for it. McIntosh County's reconsidered. I was afraid of that.
Yep.
As they line up 4 wide here with 1 up back. They have about 4 on the line of scrimmage, it looks like, and they've people out there everywhere. We're shuffling around. We don't know what's going on. We finally settle down. The quarterback gets it. He steps back to pass. He throws it, and it's complete down to the 35-yard line. That might be a first down. That's going to be a first down there, Ref.
It's on the 25, yeah.
Yeah, on the 25-yard line. That's going to be just enough for a first down.
Wow.
Yep. He needed 9.5, and he got 10. Big first down there from McIntosh County. As a receiver there just went down and just did a little curl route right at the first down marker, and the quarterback rolled out right and put it on him.
Yep,
first and 10.
Perfect throw.
The quarterback keeps it, and we hit him hard. Drell Green again on the tackle. He gets a few yards there. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. As we took away the pitch but didn't get the quarterback, the ball carrier, and Drell Green came up and filled the hole again. He's had a good ball game to this point. We're going to need him all night. And as you see, you just see both teams flying to the edge. The speed on the field tonight is intense as they're just flying around. And it is just, and we're mixed up here on defense. They hike it. They put it right in the middle there, run it right off right guard, and there's nothing happening. A gain of maybe 1 on the play as our defense holds. It's going to be 3rd down and 6.5. Another big 3rd down here for our defense.
That was a tackle made by Jay Jackson.
Jay did a good job that time of just maintaining and letting the ball carrier come to him and just wrapped him up when he got there. They have us outsized on that offensive line probably by 25 pounds a person. They hike it again. He has all day to pass it, and he connects to number 9, and he's going to go in for the score. That's Tramiel Smith, the senior wideout, and that cannon goes off again, and I hope I don't hear that all night.
Well, when you got that kind of time, that's not, and you're trying to cover for 4 seconds. It's just a matter of when he's going to get open. And Richard went to try to knock the ball away, but it was thrown perfectly.
Sophomore running back there did a great job of maintaining his block. Give the quarterback plenty of time. The kick is up, and the kick is good. It's 13-0 here early. McIntosh County is all over us. 8 minutes and 37 seconds here to go in this first half. We'd like to thank C. Bennett and Johnson for making it possible for us to bring this presentation, this game, to you each and every Friday night. We thank you, C. Bennett and Johnson. 8 minutes and 37 seconds here. We're going to pause, and we'll be right back with you as soon as they get it lined up. Well, here they go, Rev. They haven't had a good kickoff at all tonight.
They're not trying to kick it deep. They just
they lay the ball sideways on the tee and just do a little squib dib. That That is caught by T.J. Wiley, and he's wrapped up immediately at about the 31-yard line. That is an intensely hard ball to catch with it squibbing away from you, and if it ever hits the dirt, it's bouncing who knows where, and that's just what they're looking for. 1st and 10 for our Red Raiders. Big possession here. 31-yard line. We're going to need to do something here to stop the bleeding. 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this first half. It's really been all McIntosh County. We've put a couple nice drives together, but the breaks have gone McIntosh's way. And it's going to be a big how bad do we want it right here, Rev?
We've got to maintain, and I would like to see a long 8-minute drive right here. And let's go into this thing 13-7. We got a whole second half to make adjustments and to come out here and take this game.
Yeah, we had two guys moving there as T.J. Wiley was leaning back. At the same time, our guy was in motion. He got started a little early there. It's going to be 5-yard penalty to start this possession. It's going to be 1st and 15 for Bacon County.
Oh, goodness. That kind of stuff kills you, and the kind of offense that we run. And you could see it from up here. You can't have two guys in motion at the same time. And
at this point, we had concerns, earlier about this defensive line and how big and fast they were going to be. And we'd have to say that they're basically winning the war, 80% of the time in the trenches here tonight. You don't like to say that. You don't want to admit it. But here early, we are just not matching up. They seem to kind of have our number. It's going to be 1st and 15.
I think they circled this date.
Yeah, they were ready for this ball game.
Right. And I don't know that we circled the date. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we weren't prepared, but this is one of those games that if you're not careful when you're going on the road, you're not careful when you're coming against a team that's fighting for its life, you better be ready.
1st and 15, we go off the right side, and I think that's Ronnie Peterson. He breaks a couple tackles and gain of about 4 yards. It looks to be, was it not Ronnie Peterson? Might have been Richard Crawford on the carry. Yeah, it was Richard Crawford on the carry for 4 yards.
Was it? Okay. All right, we got 2nd and 12 now. What we going to do here, Corch?
Yeah, you can see our game plan here. We've done more outside running. The inside doesn't seem to be there, but at 2 or 3 yards at a time. And I think we're trying to get the edge. And I think if we could get the edge, we like our speed. I believe we could take it to the house, Rev. But thus, at this point in the game, every McIntosh County defensive person is within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Oh, a beautiful block as Thrift throws it, and it is picked. Oh, he does not catch it as he had his hands all over it. That's number 9, the guy who caught the touchdown pass, Tramiel Smith, but he hits the dirt and the ball pops out. And we had some wonderful blocking on that play as we just pancaked their big number 54, Paul Sloan. We put him on the dirt, and Thrift had time to get it out, and it was just a little bit overthrown as he tried to hit O'Neal about 20 yards down the field. It's going to be 3rd down and 12.
Well, the way they're playing their defense, they're only about 6 or 7 yards off the ball in the defensive secondary. That we've got to try. We got to try the middle of the field, and we did. And I wouldn't have said it would have been a disaster. It would have been a very long punt.
Beautiful play by Thrift as he pitches out right, fakes it, keeps it, and he's got Merritt on a little screen pass, and he goes down. He's still pulling defenders. Great play call there, misdirection. Comes backside with the screen pass, set up beautifully down to the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 Raiders, big play.
I saw a flag, but I
that
think
was
it's
a towel.
My heart stopped.
That's just what you're looking for. Yeah, when it's going like this tonight, we're looking for anything, aren't we?
Oh, that's a big play. Big play, big play, big play, big play.
Thrift made a beautiful play there. He hid the ball, pitched like he pitched it out, hit it right behind his right butt cheek there, and then just pulled it down and pitched it right over to Merritt. And he had wide open green grass, and it was a gain of about 30 yards, I guess.
37 yards according to our statistician, Brooks Haddock. Thrift
under center again. You can tell here we've got 3 wide receivers set now. We're kind of realizing we're going to have to pass it. He keeps it, turns it up.
That's all right.
He's
Ball
gonna,
for 4.
He's going to get 4 yards easy, all the way down just about to the 30-yard line. It's going to be a nice gain on first down, 2nd down and 6 for the Red Raiders.
Look
and
at
here
here,
we come
look at here,
again.
look at here, look at here. They're starting to bring
now
in substitutes.
Now
They're
they bring
getting a little
their,
winded.
They bring their big guys back in here.
Yeah, 54. He's cleared the cobwebs from that pancake a while ago. There's some hitting going on.
Absolutely, and we're going to have to hit 54 and some of their big time people right there in the mouth and let them know we mean business here tonight too. 2nd down. Thrift keeps it again.
There
goes off
Thrift.
the right side. Nice run. He pushes the pile ahead all the way down to. Looks like they're going to mark it at about the
15?
17. 17-yard line.
Yes.
It's going to be another first down, Red Raiders.
All right. That's more like it.
It's been a beautiful game, honestly, here tonight. As both sides have played well. The referees are letting them go. We haven't seen anything that's been disastrous really out there that hadn't been called, and so it's been a battle. Just like we knew it was going to be. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in this first half as Bacon County's trying to answer the bell here, down 13-0. Thrift under center.
Nice.
We move early there as Ronnie Peterson, in his customary fashion, tries to get it going early there, gets a little jacked up. He's moved early. That's going to back us up 5 yards. It's going to be 1st and 15.
Ronnie likes to get a lean and start just a little bit sometimes. He's had that called on him a couple of times this year where he just wants to hit the hole so fast. He's just going to have to wait just a fraction of a second. Illegal shift. We sure didn't need it here. Sure didn't need it right here. But anyway, we got something to work with here. Let's see what happens. We're down. Where does that put us back on the 21?
Right at the 20, right outside the 20-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 15 here for our Red Raiders as we put a nice drive together here and answered the tried to take Big Mo back. We had to do something, down 13-0. Thrift under center. Tries the left side, and he puts it in the gut.
Whatever we do, we just got to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, he puts it in the gut of Merritt there, and there was not much happening on the play, a gain of about 2. It's going to be 2nd down and 12. We'll call it a gain of 3. It's going to be 2nd down and 12.
Yeah. We may look at a pitch right here, or at least the opportunity for a pitch or the possibility of a pitch when you bring Greg in.
This is going to be 4-down territory, I'm afraid, for us. I don't know if we'll try to kick the field goal or not. But
I don't think we have a choice at this point, really.
Yeah, you're looking at trying to keep the pressure going. We've got to come away with something here as we try that middle again off the right side, a gain of about 4 or 5 yards.
Good call.
We chip away at it.
He's gonna come through there in just a minute. Here comes Ronnie. Ronnie, don't lean, brother. Don't lean.
That's right. That was Merritt again on the carry for a gain of about 4.
We just can't afford to have a penalty right here. We got 3rd and 8? 3rd and 8?
3rd down and a long 7, we'll call it. So we continue to split 2 out wide, Crawford and Tron Folsom, and we just put it in the gut again of the up back, and that's Ronnie Peterson, and he is stood up after a gain of about 3 yards. It's going to be 4th down and 4.
Big call. He's calling it in.
4th down and 4. Big play again. We've put a drive together like this before and come up short on 4th down.
They're calling it a long 3, so it's a big play, big play. Can we go on 2 right here and get them to jump?
4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this first half. This is a big 4th down play for the Red Raiders right at the 10-yard line. Thrift keeps it. He throws into the end zone. He's got a man, and he hits him. That's going to be a touchdown. Devontae O'Neal.
Great call. Great call.
Thrift bootlegs around, avoids the defender, and just lobs one up, and O'Neal was wide open. Beautiful play as Rev's about to have a conniption up here.
Great call, Coach Johns, whoever called that. that was a great bootleg, my favorite play down near the goal line. It has always been. You got so many options. A quarterback, Matt could have probably run and got the first down there, but he chose to get 6 instead. I'll take it all day long.
That's
great
right.
Play.
O'Neal was just wide open. As Wiley set up for the extra point now. This is huge. He kicks it, and he's going to be missed. He kicks it wide left, so it's going to be 13-6 ball game. 3 minutes and 54 seconds to go as Bacon County shows life here. They say, hey, we didn't come all the way over here to get skunked. They put together a nice drive, make things happen, come up with some big plays there on 3rd and 4th down when they had to have it, and it makes it a 13-6 ball game, back within 1 score. This is going to be a ball game, Ref.
Oh, man, I'm excited. I got to slow down. I got to slow down.
There ain't no slow down in us, baby. Ain't no slow down when you look at this
blood pressure medicine. Thank God for lisinopril.
Say you'll be done passed out up here if it wasn't for some of that. Huh?
I feel better about everything. I was beginning to get a little weary because we just didn't seem to be answering. We just didn't have our heads up. But I'm telling you, we came out here meant business this time, and if we'll play like this with this type of intensity, which is what it's going to take, we can pull right back into this. In fact, we're back in the ball game now.
Wiley kicks it deep.
Good kick.
Puts a good hang time on it. It's going to be down at about the 10-yard line. He has a hole. He comes out, and he's just held up.
Great
wrapped
tackle.
up nicely there at the 25-yard line. There 3 minutes
Peterson.
and 43 seconds to go in this first half as Ronnie Peterson was that Ronnie Peterson on the tackle?
Peterson, yes.
Makes a great tackle there. The guy was trying to cut loose from him, and Ronnie was like, I don't think so, buddy. That's a lot of lugs and blueberry lifting right there.
Right.
It might have been the weight room too. But anyway, great stop there. 25-yard line, 1st and 10, McIntosh County. Let's stop them, get it back, go again, and it'll be a tie ball game going in. Let's do it.
It's
3
time
minutes.
for a big turnover right here. I'm going to call it. I'm calling turnover.
3 minutes, 43 seconds. 1st and 10, McIntosh County. 4 wide receivers set. They've got guys all over the field, going everywhere. They hand it off the right side over here, and there is nothing but green grass. 35 is all the way down, and we hit him out of bounds. He is down all the way to the 45-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for McIntosh County as the ball carrier kind of kept running, and we didn't necessarily know he stepped out of bounds, I don't think. We hit him.
We avoided a big penalty right there because
they could have
we
tacked
were out
on
of
15
bounds.
more there.
Well, he continued to run, and he was tippy-toeing the line there. I'm not saying it was a flagrant foul, but he was out of bounds.
3 minutes and 32 seconds to go. Big play on 1st down for McIntosh County. They're not going to lay on it. They're looking to score again. Mix up in the backfield as their running backs hit each other and almost take each other out there in the handoff, and we are in the backfield, 3 or 4 of us. That's Anthony Florence, T.J. Wiley, Madison, Drell Green. We were all back there. It's going to be a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12.
Speaking of T.J., I'm glad to see him out there. He really got hit last week towards the end of the game, and he has been so much and means so much to us on our special teams. I don't know that may have not have had a little something to do with that blunder in the extra point just then.
2nd and 12. Quarterback pump fakes and then just sees open grass there and keeps it, and they're blocking downfield. Another nice gain as the referees are clearly letting them play out there tonight. It's down to the 32-yard, 33-yard line. Big pickup for McIntosh County as the quarterback keeps it. Number 4, Derry Harrington. He just takes it off the right side after there was nothing there. Wiley didn't bite on the pump fake, and he just pulled it down and went off the right side as we were in a man-to-man defense there, and they just caught us.
Yeah, they caught us, and I don't know where our contain was. I know somebody's supposed to have contain on that play, and we got blocked inside or something. And I'll tell you something about McIntosh. Their receivers are doing a very good job of disguising the holding call downfield. They're doing a very good job of it. No, they're blocking well. I'm not going to say they're holding. They're blocking well downfield. And we're not just able to fly around like we have somebody. They've got a body on us downfield too. So, that means an extra 5 or 10 yards sometimes when you're blocking your defensive back. And we're having folks having to come from all the way the other side of the field to make the play. So
we call a timeout there just to get things in order. I'm sure Bobby J and Pooh's getting them ready over there. We've got to maintain better discipline. We can't let that quarterback run on us like that. That's going to hurt us all night if we don't reel him in. And at least you don't want to spy him. I don't think it's like a situation like that. But our linebackers have got to know not to get eat up on the inside and to maintain and let that 25-yard gain only be a 5-yard gain if need be. This is going to be a brutal contest. It's not a big smashing kind of game. It's really more of a flashy game. It's been, even for us, a lot of edge passing and this and that. As they get it again, Harrington's back to pass. He gets hit just as he releases. He's got a man wide open as he beats T.J. Wiley deep, and he just put it on the money. A great play down there as he hit Buzz Sons, junior wide receiver, for the score. 2.5 minutes to go in this game, and we said coming into it, Rev, they could pass.
Well, no excuse for that one. There's no excuse for that one. We know what they're going to do, and we've practiced it all week long. And TJ is up to this point has been one of our better defenders on the pass, but he just got beat deep. I don't know if it was a move. I don't know.
Yeah, that kick is good. 20-6 as that cannon goes off again here in McIntosh County, and they're for real, folks. We knew that this was going to be a big-time test for our Red Raiders tonight, and to this point, McIntosh County is just doing what they want to do. They are running their offense. We've put some hats on them, but they've hurt us really with the big play. 2 big plays here, and even the earlier touchdown as well was a 20 or 30-yard pass for a score. So they have got we've got a lot. We're asking a lot out of our defense to stop the run, maintain the quarterback, watch them deep. They've got us running all over the field here early.
They do have us running, and they're big enough up front to keep some of our pressure off of them. And I don't know if we're going to have to dial up some blitzes, but when you dial up the blitz, and we hit him about the time he threw the ball, and it was really not a great pass. It was kind of floating. But their defender just snuck behind us. And
their receiver made a good play on the ball, too. He caught it over his opposite shoulder there. He adjusted nicely to the ball. They're going to kick it away again with this little squib kick. Wiley's going to catch it. He's going to try to get out to the side. He comes back across the middle here, avoids one. If he can get – no, he gets stood up. And he gets hit right there at the 37-yard line.
I think it may have sounded a little better than what it really was.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders here now at the 37-yard line. Nice return by Wiley. We're 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go in this first half. Our Raiders are down 20-6.
I was hoping that we could at least stop them before halftime, but we let them get through, get away on a couple of big runs, and then, of course, that pass. And everybody in the house knew he was fixing to throw it, So
they have some skill position athletes that are going to be giving us problems if we don't put some heat on them. Thrift under center here. He stutter steps left, and he goes right, and he has plenty. And he pitches it out now. Nice pitch, 15 yards down the field. The ball comes loose as we fumble on the play, and McIntosh County's recovered it right there at the 48-yard line. Was that Richard Crawford?
No, that was Greg Wright.
Greg Wright. Greg Wright had something going over there off the right side. He had a nice gain of about 15 yards, and right at the end, coughed the ball up. And here's where we
fumble,
said
that may have been the prettiest play we had all year long.
Yeah,
Merritt carries the ball 5 yards down the field before he pitches it, hits our player in stride, and we drop the football. Just stuff that you cannot do and win a football game.
1st and 10. Here they are again. Their quarterback is back. They like the passing game. He's going to lay it up again. And, boy, that's a great play on that left side over there by Tron Folsom.
They're trying to put the dagger in us, friend.
Absolutely. Blood is in the water here over these Buccaneers.
To put the dagger in us.
They're going to throw it all night long on us. And we said coming in, I even said it in the pregame show, I wasn't worried about the pass, but I don't think I've seen pass like this.
Well, number 15, their wide receiver, Trey Scott, he's just a sophomore, but he's what is he, 6'5", 6'6" out?
Yeah, he's got
wide?
good size.
Yeah. And here they come.
Thrift makes him pitch it, but then there's nobody else there. 24 bounces off a couple spins and goes down, and he's out of bounds at about the 20. Well, they're going to call him out all the way up here at the 36-yard line, and they just kind of, I think it's that same running back that keeps running out of bounds.
We need to call a timeout right here. Just tell
a minute and 49 seconds
if
to
they
go.
Score right here, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to come back.
Minute and 49 seconds to go here. They're right back up to the line of scrimmage again, and some of our guys do have their hands on their hips. They got 5 wide receivers. Handed off to the up back, 24. He's another tough run. He goes right by our linebacker there, Ronnie Peters, and he's not happy about it. Nick Cummings on the carry, tough running. And they've got the combo working now, the pass deep to spread out those linebackers and make them take a step back there to start the thing. And then before you know it, they're hitting us with the inside run, and they've just got everything clicking on offense right now. 2nd down and 1, McIntosh County. A minute and 15 seconds. Clock is still ticking. Minute and 13, 10 seconds. Minute and 10 seconds to go in this first half. Harrington back again. He throws it up down that left side again, and we throw great defense there as Tron hits it again and breaks it up, but the pass was bobbled even after that, and I thought he may have come down with it, but he doesn't. Tron Folsom is playing a ball game out there tonight against that 6'5" receiver. Number 15 for them, Trey Scott. That is a big youngin' out there. And all they are doing, Rev, is just throwing up jump balls.
Yep, right now.
That is all they're doing. He's gonna run over here to this right side, and we stand him up. Crawford turns him in.
First down.
It's going to be a first down, though. 51 seconds to go. McIntosh County does just enough to get the first down.
We've got to have a stop here.
And this is what they want. They want a couple nice runs to set them up where they can throw it deep. They snap the ball. Flag is down. I think they had probably not set in time. The quarterback's wanting to get it off quick, and I don't think they set. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15 now for the Bucks.
Yep. Good call. That can only help us. It doesn't appear that their kicking game is really up to snuff unless I've not seen they're barely squeaking their kicks over the uprights, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
On the extra points. So one's already been blocked.
Harrington back again. We get some pressure on him, and that's big six. Who is that? 53. That is 53 for us. Man, Trevor Williams. They've got different numbers here with these white jerseys, and we're looking it up. Trevor Williams there just manhandles his man, casts him to the side, and hits the quarterback in the mouth. 28 seconds, 27 seconds. 2nd down here, and we're on him again. They do a screen, beautifully set up, and Crawford gets it and chases it down from the backside as Merritt makes the quarterback pay. They're going to call a timeout, I believe. Yeah, McIntosh County calls a timeout with 16 seconds here. C. Bennett Johnson, we thank you for making this possible. I'm telling you, this is a great contest here over in Sandnat City, Darien, Georgia. And we're down 20-6. And I think here early,
to come through, man.
Here early, the Sandnats have been in our eyes, I believe, as these McIntosh County Buccaneers are really, they pulled a couple fast ones on us. They've thrown the deep ball. They've caught, a good break here or there.
Well, they've created their breaks too.
Yeah,
I'm not taking anything away from them. They have come ready to play football tonight, and we are needing to get out of here in the last 16 seconds. If I can just see this halftime bell ring, and where we can go adjust, and maybe we can come out as a different team.
Yeah, I
don't want to be in that locker room.
Yeah, we're going to have to make them be in these situations here. 3rd and long, second and at least 10. When they run the ball 9 yards on first down, that just lets them air it up 3 times. And here we go, Harrington back again. We rush him. He just throws it up this time, and it is knocked away again by Tron Folsom.
Yes. Tron play basketball?
Man, I am telling you, he is playing a whale of a ball game. He's got about 4 or 5 passes defensed over there. They're just trying to get it up to number 15 there, Trey Scott. That is their game plan. They're just throwing on a fly pattern. He's just going straight down, and they're throwing it up. 10 seconds to go, 4th down. Big play here for McIntosh County and for our defense.
Don't be surprised if you see him try to go to number 2 right here. I would be shocked.
We're going to back off here a little bit, and we're going to blitz here right at the last minute. Blitzer gets hung up. They throw up a jump ball, and we intercept it. No, it goes incomplete as Greg Wright just throws it down smartly. We do have a flag on the play. I think it's going to be holding on McIntosh County, as that's why our linebacker got held up. And so it's going to be a holding. We're going to decline that.
Yeah.
1.8 seconds to go in this first half. 20-6, and boy, we have just
dodged a bullet.
I'm telling you what, these Buccaneers come together here in this first half, and they've just we've just been outmatched here early. Just as you know, it's been a coaching duel, and we've done well. We've done some things I haven't seen all year. Us do, we've pulled some things out of our hat, just try to open up that defense a little bit. But they have size in the trenches on both sides of the ball, and that's just giving them time on offense, and then they're manhandling us a little bit on the defensive line, and we're having to use some trickeration to get open. It's just
I just don't. We've had 2 big fumbles. We've had a fumble when we were marching to score, and we had a big fumble when we're down here just then,
and lack of execution down here at the first drive of the game we had near about when we fumbled on 4th down. And so we've had our chances.
Right.
We don't want to sell our guys short. I understand where you're going with that, Rev, but
to me, they're not a better football team. They're executing, and they want it. That's worse than we want it right now.
You have seen perfect execution. I don't think that coach from McIntosh County could ask any more out of his kids, and we've left a lot out there on the field. 20-6 ball game here at the half. Rev nor myself are real excited about the way things have gone here in this first half, but it's going to be a battle. This game ain't over. It's going to be a great contest here tonight in McIntosh County. We will be back. Thanks again, C. Bennett and Johnson and all these guys that make the halftime show possible. Who is it that sponsors the halftime show? Rev, take it away.
Foster Rolling Auto Mart. We appreciate Foster for what he does for us. He's there for Bacon County. He's originally from Bacon County. If you're needing a vehicle, check with Foster Rolling in Baxley, Georgia. Foster will help you with all of your halftime needs, your auto needs, and he sponsors us here during our halftime show. We're going to step away a minute and let you enjoy the band. Stay tuned for Joe Boatwright and Shane Bennett as they come and break down their observation of what took place in the first half. So stay with us, and Lance and I will join you again at the beginning of the third quarter, the second half, as Bacon County tries to claw its way back from a 20-6 deficit.
Looking for a used car? Need your current car serviced? Come to Foster Roland Auto Mart in Baxley. Choose from a large selection of cars and motorcycles and ask us about financing options. We have a full detail shop as well as a service department. We offer oil changes, front end and four-wheel alignments, window tinting, and more. Check out our inventory at fosterrolandautomart.net or stop by 289 East Parker Street in Baxley. With over 32 years of experience, Foster Roland Auto Mart is the place to go.
Welcome, Raider fans, to the halftime show of the McIntosh Academy Bacon County Red Raiders football game, and we want to thank Foster Roll and Auto Mart for sponsoring this halftime show. Joe, we're going to move right into the and talk about the first half. Joe, what's your take on the first half, Joe?
They started out a little bit sluggish here in the Sand Gnat Bowl. That's what I'm calling this, the Sand Gnat Bowl. Everything's is awful. They started out a little sluggish. Looked like McIntosh was beating them off the line. Kind of pushed them around a little bit. First time I've seen that this year. I hadn't seen them be pushed around. They played pretty solid as the game got to going. A couple of big runs. One long pass against them kind of hurt them. That kid's pretty quick. Palmer.
Yeah, number 25.
Got 9 rushes for 68 yards. And I'm telling you, he gets some chunks. He gets chunks at the time. He's tough. They have 17 yards passing. That might be a little bit different because they had one pass right there, that touchdown pass right there at the end, which I think that was the touchdown pass. I think it was better than 20 yards, so it only registered.
Yeah. Well, I think what we're seeing this first half is we're facing a defense that we faced some big defenses this year, but we've not faced a defense that was big and athletic like we're faced against MCA.
Yeah.
And our guys, I think we're a little set back on. We came out here, we take the opening kickoff, we get a first down, looking decent, and then just the gas ran out, and you start seeing that big D line on them starting taking control of our guys. And even on the defensive side, I'm not seeing the same defense we saw last week or in previous weeks, or especially in Toombs. We look a little shell-shocked right now, and I don't know what the answer to that is, but we just don't look like we're in our game right now. Simply the fact we're getting guys on the outside. These guys are fast, but they're not any faster than the backs we faced before.
No.
I think we've got a little bit in our heads going on right now.
We've lost a little bit of containment. They're running up into the line and then basically just stopping and cutting it outside. And like you said, their offensive line is good size too. Their defensive line have definitely played well, kind of shut us down. Matt's made some good reads, had some good pitches. We've had some good runs. Throwed the ball several times tonight. Actually, the touchdown we got was a pass.
Yeah, we've looked good in that third down and long there we picked up with DeWan. Where he just kind of brushed in behind the linebackers and was standing out there. Wasn't nobody within 15 yards of him.
Yep.
Just give you a little update on the stats in the first half. McIntosh Academy had 13 first downs. They had 20 rushes for 147 yards, and that in itself is a big stat for us because we've not been doing that a lot this year. A total of 164 yards total offense for McIntosh. They had on third downs they had five completions, or not 5 completions. They were 5 for 9 on third down conversions. Not many penalties called in this first half, where we've been accustomed to a lot of penalties called. We hadn't that many called, and there's been some bad no calls, I'd say, in the first half. We've been a little bit late hits and some other stuff, but again, we can't go on that. We got to play the game just like they are. Now, on our side of the ball, we're not accustomed to. We got 8 first downs. We got 22 rushes for 91 yards, which is not typical us. We got 37 passing yards, which is not good, and one of those is for a touchdown. But as far as on the total yardage here, Greg Wright has got 3 rushes for 40 yards. MATTTHRIFT's got 9 rushes for 22 yards. Ronnie Peterson 5 for 17. DeWan Merritt 3 for 11, and Richard Crawford 2 for 1. Now he had a couple other long runs, but he lost some yards there. And when they picked up that second. That last touchdown before the half, where I think it was Greg got popped pretty hard on that side and coughed up the ball. I mean, he got
popped. He got up nasty. Slow. Ball come out time to hit him. I mean, he was trying to make a cut, and they hit him at the same time as the cut. When he did, the ball popped loose, and that's understandable. That blow come from nowhere.
Yeah, he was a little bit upset at himself, but those are things we've got. And Bobby said it first season, if we're going to be good this year, we've got to learn how to overcome the bad.
That's right.
And Joe, this is bad in the first half. It's 20-6.
Sure.
The Pierce County game, they were down 14-0. Pierce County was. They came back and beat us 27-26. We have the capability. We have the offense. We have the speed. And I know Bobby and them are making some adjustments because that offense was getting too much out on our outside, and they were even running on the inside. We haven't done that all year, especially. We've let some guys get on the outside, but we have not let anybody get on the inside of us, and that's what they've done in the first half.
And I think what you'll see when we come out in the second half is they will be made the adjustments. They'll cut some of that down, and what I know about these kids is they got the heart. They're not going to come out here. They're not going to give up. When they come back out in the second half, they'll be ready to shove some people around, and I look for them to make a real close game out of this.
Yeah, I hope they do. And like I say, this is going to be, like I say, we've talked early throughout the year. We're still learning how to win. We got to learn that, good teams come back from deficits like this and make the changes and make the adjustments and come back.
Well, this is the first time we really faced adversity.
Yeah,
as far as the team goes, they've been up in most of the games and they've run the ball hard, and they've come up against this team and nobody come over here thinking that McIntosh was going to be a shove, that they was going to be a simple. They knew how good they were, and they'll come out in the second half, and I believe they'll play better. The coach will make the adjustments he needs to make.
Yeah, I say it's actually not a bad night over here as far as weather. It's not too hot.
No.
Of course, I'm not running around on the field, but it's not near as hot as it's been on some of these other. I think the biggest thing is you see the distraction of the sand nets. I know in pregame, watching Greg and those trying to catch the returns and stuff when they were practicing, they were constantly swatting and throwing. So it takes some adjustment. This MCA definitely has a home field advantage over here.
Yes,
with
they do.
Flying sharks they have here.
I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to give a shout-out because Bacon County crowd, the side of the visitor side stands ain't as big, but we have filled them up. We've had a bigger crowd over here, it looks like, than what McIntosh had.
And I want to say, they've been on their feet the whole time.
The whole time.
Probably lose that a bunch in the coaches' show saying that we got some good fans and that they're into this game. They're not over here just riding to come eat shrimp and dairy, and they come to watch a football game, and they've been on their toes the whole time, hollering and carrying on. I even heard one comment on referee a while ago. Said he thought he saw one of those referees Monday night. So I'm glad they were back in time for this high school game.
That's exactly right. Yeah, he was giving him a fit. He did miss some calls out there that he probably should have made. I mean, one of them that I know was a pass interference call that just was not called.
Yeah. But, again, we got to not get hung up on there. There was a McIntosh actually almost had an interception there, and our guy was turning around wanting to say he was interfered with right in the middle of the play. Those are the kind of things we can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to let the play itself out and then worry about it when the whistle's blown. So.
And you can't use excuses. It's 20-6, and I'm ready. I think when these kids come back out here, the coach will be made his adjustments, and I think it'll be a different second half.
Well, I hope so. I say, but if I would trust anybody to make some adjustments, Bobby and his staff, what he's got up there, what he's still going to take from upstairs and what they saw on the field, because I know something's not right on that outside on our defense for them getting outside on us and running up the middle. Just we're missing something somewhere for them to do it, or they've changed some stuff. Because talking to Bobby this week, they're going to run about 50 and throw about 50. They're a 50-50 team,
right?
And they've shown that in the first half.
Yes.
They've messed up, and we really, to be honest, Joe, not stopped them on the pass.
We have not.
They've dropped the ball, and they had a real good pass there on the end zone on the previous possession where the boy tipped the ball and just about caught it and dropped it at the end. So they're doing a good job. They're not taking anything away from MCA, but we're not playing good football.
No, we're not right now. Been a little slack, been like we're dragging. They've beat us off the ball. They've beat us, to the point of attack on most of the plays so far.
Both sides of the ball.
On both sides of the ball.
All right, we'll give you a few scoring updates, the ones that we have right now.
We don't have a whole bunch. We got at halftime with Toombs County over Jeff Davis 28-0. Fitzgerald playing Pelham at halftime was Fitzgerald 13, Pelham 11. We have Coffee County 15. Tiff County nothing at halftime. That's all the scores we've had right now. We're going to try to search and get some more before we close out the halftime show here. McIntosh band's just finished up. They're starting to leave the field.
So hopefully the pastor will keep you up to date on the scores. We're going to close this out. We're going to thank Foster Roll and Automart for sponsoring our halftime show. And again, folks, like we always do a shout out for our businesses back home that are footing out the bill and helping pay for all this and making it worth us coming and watching these guys. When we go to those home games, look at those businesses over on that booster sign and try to go there and spend your money. Again, folks, Joe, we'll see you next week. And again, don't remember Coach's Show 8 o'clock on Sunday night. We'll get a small brief on what happened tonight and then get an outlook on what's be coming up against Long County and homecoming next Friday night.
Got the second half coming up. Y'all stay tuned.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes, or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
All right, we're back. 25 seconds to go before the clock's going to wind down, and they're going to start this second half. Our guys are down 20-6 here to start the second half off. We're going to have to, I believe, kick it away to them. We got the ball first in this contest. We're going to need a score on defensive. We need a score. We're going to need a stop defensively. A score will be all right, too. But we're going to need something to take place here, and we're going to have to play better, disciplined defense, and just really keep the ball on offense and execute and make it happen. There's no way this game is even near to being over. We are well in this game. If you look at the offensive statistics, I believe there's only about 30 yards that separates us. I think we have around 134. They have 168, something like that. It's been a dogfight. We've come in on the short end of it here in the first half. We'd like to thank C. Bennett and Johnson and all those guys that make this thing happen for us each and every Friday night. We're in Sand Gnat City, my new name for Darien, Georgia. I've drank 2 Cokes. I think the Sand Gnats have gotten one of them already out of my body as T.J. Wiley gets set to kick it deep. Talk to me, Rev. Let's do this.
Yeah, as T.J. approaches the ball and kicks it fairly deep. And their number 35 gets it. Let's just keep him contained. There we go. And good tackle by number 56, Jay Jackson, as he stops him on about the 27, 28-yard line, looks like.
Yep, it's going to be 1st and 10 here, and we're going to see what adjustments we've able to make. And the main adjustment we need to make is probably not so much coaching as it is just wrapping up. We've just failed
and coming out here with the attitude of we're fixing to take this game over. And if we'll take the game over and just manhandle them, that's what we need to do right here.
And it is just as muggy as you could possibly dream it to be, as that number 25 sidesteps 6 or 7 of them, and he gets a nice gain out to the 44-yard line. He is just a shifty back.
Yeah, I met his mother during halftime, as I met a lot of the other McIntosh fans that were here. Very nice, cordial people, but they are hungry for a win. They've come here with one thing in mind tonight, and that is to win this football game. And we've got our hands full. They're believing, and we got to start believing.
Gain of 14 there, absolutely. Gain of 14 on the first play in the second half. Not the way we wanted to come out, as Harrington rolls around to the right side, and we play that wonderfully.
Great play.
As Crawford sticks it to the quarterback, makes him pitch, and Matt comes in and makes the tackle. Only a gain of about 2 on that as we stretched it all the way out. That's the way you play the pitch right there, Rev, and it's going to be a gain of maybe even 1 as they –
well, we string it out till pursuit comes in, and Matt made a wonderful tackle. He's one of the best tacklers we got on the team. Now let's see what they do.
It's going to be 2nd down and 9 here as Harrington takes it. They try the left side, and we are right there. That is Ronnie Peterson is back there. I believe that's Antonio Madison's back there as well.
That was a little cross buck, a little misdirection. They pulled a guard from their right, pulled it to the left to try to trap down, and our linebacker fielded very, very well, was not fooled, read his keys, and now we've got a 3rd down, which has been one of our Achilles' heels tonight. They've seemed to be able to keep the drive alive on 3rd down and 3rd and long.
Big play here for the Raider defense early. They hike it. The quarterback keeps it. Harrington, he is chased, and he is going to be brought down as Greg Wright just chases him down from the backside. You could tell Harrington felt the pressure because he tried to pull it down and go. It's going to be 4th down now, loss of about 4 or 5 on the play.
Well, you could tell he raised up to throw the ball out to the sideline, and I don't know what miscommunication there was. They did not have a wide receiver out here. And either the receiver mistook what formation was, or the quarterback misunderstood what the formation was. But anyway, to our benefit.
Yeah, and I'd make sure they'd punt here. They have nothing to lose, up 20-6. They can gamble some.
Here we go.
And it's back there. We're going to rush him, and he gets it away regardless. We don't even try to field it as it just goes down to about the 22-yard line. And so we had a chance there to get back on it as the punter bobbled the snap. He's able to maintain composure and get the punt away. Nice punt. But the Raiders answered right there. We said a little prayer here, didn't we, Rev? And we did just what we needed to do. Stopped them. Took 4 plays instead of 3. Had a nice first down run there, but we stopped it. 3 plays, just what we had to do to start this second half, to kind of set the tempo. Now let's see what we can do on offense. It's going to be 1st and 10 for our Red Raiders here to start this second half. 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Thrift under center, 3 wide receiver set. Hadn't seen many of those all year. As we go right up the middle with it, it's going to be a gain of about 4 yards. Well, they're going to mark him down about 3 yards. Second down and 7.
I know Coach John's, and he's forgot more about football than I'll ever know, but if we're not going to try to do a punt return, I think the least we could do is at least put some pressure on the punter. Just me talking. I'm not trying to be a coach. It sounds like I am. I'm talking as a fan.
It is. We've done some things on special teams this year that we both scratched our head a little bit, but Thrift kind of keeps it. He's going to pitch it here a little early, and Wiley is going to get nothing hardly on the carry. He's going to get maybe 2 or 3 yards, but he made 4 or 5 miss there before they eventually got him down. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 for the Red Raiders, a gain of 2 for Wiley on the play. As he made something out of nothing, there was just garnet and gold going all around him, and he at least got a couple out of it. Big 3rd down here, this first possession of the second half.
I will like to take a moment and say about the referees down here tonight. They've let our kids play, and it's probably the best refereeing crew that I've seen.
Yeah, it hasn't been a factor. They've called what needed to be called as good as I can see it anyway. Now, I can't see everything. Thrift fakes the pitch, and he throws it, and it is just about picked off. Nice-looking play, though.
They had that one read.
Yes, Thrift. And I don't know how they had it read. They must have seen it from somewhere else because we haven't done much of it. But Thrift, the ball goes incomplete to Merritt there. It's going to be a 4th down. That stops the clock as well. 7:43 here to go in the third quarter. Neither offense can answer with much here. McIntosh County looks to be winning the field position war here.
What we can't afford to do is be 3rd and long. We've got to be 3rd and 2.
This Romello Palmer again set to deep to kick it or to receive it. And we do a nice job of kicking it away and get a good roll out all the way down to about the 30-yard line. And it is going to be 1st and 10, and that's what we're going to have to do every time, kick it away from 25. That guy's just so shifty. You can be looking at him and can't get a finger on him. 7 minutes, 31 seconds to go. Thank you, C. Bennett and Johnson, for making these Friday nights happen. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back with you. I got to swat some sand gnats, guys.
Okay, we're back, everybody, as Harrington sits back in the pistol position and takes the snap, and here he comes down the line. Great play by Richard Crawford. As Harrington was waiting to read our defensive end whether to pitch or not, Richard Crawford came up and laid the wood to him. about a 5-yard loss. We're pinning our ears back. We're playing a little bit aggressive. We still haven't been able to answer what they're doing to us defensively. I think they're going to. I think the way it looks, they say if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to throw it to beat us.
Well, and looks like what we're doing here is we've made a decision here early. Just play instinctive football. Just make your read, fly to the ball, make the play. Don't think about it, and that's what they're doing. And you see a different intensity level here for the Red Raiders in the second half.
Right now.
I think it's 3rd and 16 now. Is back-to-back negative plays.
And the smallest man on the field, Florence. Once again, Anthony Florence is stepping up and making a play so quick. He's like a sand gnat. he flies in and takes a bite.
I tell you what, I fussed at some of these people that stay in the recliner, kind of deal. And if they're not able to make it or can't make it, I wish I was in a recliner right now. Oh, and the quarterback does a great job. Man, what a play. That quarterback threw falling backwards on one foot.
Got a cannon.
And he threw it 25 yards down the field on a rope just over the receiver's head there. But these Sand Gnats are putting on a clinic here tonight.
Oh, very, very, by far our best defensive effort. Looks like we've made some adjustments at halftime. Now, if we can just get into the end zone and make this a one touchdown.
We have 12 guys on the field, and they got us. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Yeah, it's going to be a 5-yard penalty against us. That's going to give them 5 more yards of field position. Absolutely, Rev. We, by far, show our best defensive effort, and it really started with the Richard Crawford play there right to start it off. He just made a read, shot to the football. That's what we have to do. We have the athletes to make the plays. We've just got to let the big dogs eat, so to speak, and just go get it. And it's just going to be a matter in this second half as the mug sets in and the eastern winds blow about 1.5 miles an hour. It's going to come down to who wants it most. Wiley back to receive. The punt just basically falls dead right where it lands. It's going to be at the 35-yard line. 5 minutes and 55 seconds here to go in the third period. It's been a defensive fest, believe it or not, here to start this second half as we give it back to our offense now after that possession, a gain of about 5 yards, I believe. Our defense gives us back. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line for these Red Raiders, and we've got to get it going offensively right here.
Now's the time. We've got halfway through, a little over halfway through the third quarter. We need to run the timeout in the third quarter as we're scoring and then make a big play, make a big, huge fourth quarter comeback. That's what we need right here. There goes
Merritt with a nice carry up to the 41-yard line on first down. That's a gain of about 6 yards. It's going to be second down and 4, and that's what we're looking to do all night. If we can keep putting those on them, it'll be a good ending here to tonight's contest. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this third period. Rev, we knew it coming in, and I didn't anticipate some of the big plays, but you just have to just be proud of our guys down there, the effort that they're putting forth. And,
there goes Ronnie.
And they are fighting.
Ronnie.
There's Ronnie. He breaks loose, and he comes out wide left, and he's to the 30. He's going to be down to the 25, the 20. He stiff arms one. Jackson down to the 22-yard line. Ronnie Peterson with a wonderful play. Great run. It's going to be 1st and 10 Raiders all the way down inside the 20-yard line, and that's what we're looking for, Rev.
That's what we needed. We need to go ahead and make this the answer right here. We're in bad situation. We've give the ball to a great effort, Ronnie Peterson. Great effort, Ronnie Peterson. Great effort. He's running off the field now, kind of jogging. He's winded. DeJuan needs to stay in for 2 or 3 plays right here and give them and let them understand what it means to be the hammer.
Yeah, and you see what's happening right now. The same plays that we were trying early in the first quarter weren't going for much, and now you're able to see where it comes to Thrift, breaks a hole, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Matt Thrift, as he sidesteps one defender and goes in for the score. And I hear you, Red Raiders of Bacon County, Georgia. Let's play some ball tonight. 20-12, 4 minutes, 38 seconds here to go. In this third quarter, it's going to be a ball game.
Hey, I love our fans. We got some great fans. We got some great fans.
We need this extra point right here.
Bacon County, I'm going to tell you something. I've been in Bacon County now for 2.5 years, and y'all are some great people. And I don't mean that facetiously.
It's riding a roller coaster, ain't it, buddy?
I am telling you, I love these people. Dear God in heaven, I love these people.
Wiley sets up for the extra point. Thrift holds it, sets it down, and the kick is up, and the kick is good with a flag. I believe he's roughing the kicker there. That'll give us an extra 15 yards on the kickoff. We're going to need it. I love it. And the tide has changed here.
You felt old Mo.
Man, I am telling you what.
Walked from over here, walked over there. It took him a little while to get over there.
I'm telling you what. There's probably not much different happening as far as our side.
Should we go
offense.
for two right here? Should we go for two? What?
No, we're going to take that point, and we're going to take the 15 yards on the kickoff every day.
Okay.
Every day, all day.
Okay.
If
we're going to go for two for the win,
I don't think that yard difference on that penalty right there would make as much sense as a 15 yards.
Probably
and
not.
Take a point off the board. You know how easy them are to come by.
They're at a premium tonight, aren't they?
That's true.
Yeah, they're at a premium tonight.
So 20-13, 4 minutes, 38 seconds. Hey, McIntosh County. We didn't come over here just to get eat up. Have I told y'all there's some saying that? It's over here. We didn't come over here just to get eat up. These boys came to play ball tonight. Go ahead, Ray.
As a Christian, I believe in the millennial kingdom, the second coming in the millennial kingdom. And I know I'm Church of God, and we believe in working our way to heaven. It's all about works. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now, Ray. Give yourself a break, brother.
Anyway, I'm working extremely hard. So during the millennial kingdom, that God won't put me in Darien.
That's right.
With the sand.
That's right.
I got something to work for.
Yeah, I've thought about, hey, give me one of them Salt Life stickers to put on my back thing. I love Salt Life, but I've only been to a few places. I was red fishing one day, and the sand gnats came in like this, and I couldn't catch enough redfish to tolerate this mess. I'm here with you, Bacon County, tonight. We love you. And so T.J. Wiley's clapping. We got the ball going to kick it off across midfield already.
And they've had
another flag down. That's a substitution penalty.
They had 42 people on the field. They had 11 people.
Come on now. Break after break after break. It's onside kick time, baby. Let's do this. And we're going to set up the onside kick. If we don't, we're stupid. I'm just going to go ahead and make that call. Can I say that? Is it okay if I say that?
That's fine. I'd put our hammers up there.
Well, we're not. I guess we're – okay, anyway, never mind.
Either that or we're going to take it on the 20.
I think we're going to try a pooch punt here. Pooch punt. Pooch kickoff.
Nah, he's
just going to kick it out of the –
Did he make it? Oh, just short.
He's going to take it out at the 20.
We laid one of them down. Somebody come to – was that Florence? Anthony Florence, the smallest man on the team, comes flying down, and
it's saying that warfare out there.
Well, I think he just drove him off.
I'm telling you what, it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line here. 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Our defense stood strong the first time they were at it. Let's see it again.
Thanks to C. Bennett and Johnson. We want to be sure and get that in. Let everybody know. Harrington sets his troops down, hands the ball. Uh-oh.
And there is room over here.
Oh, gosh.
And he is going away from Drell Green. It looks like he's going to go in for the score. That is 25 as he goes all the way. There is no flags on the field. That is going to be a touchdown. McIntosh County, one play. That stinking cannon goes off again as he sidestepped Thrift, as he sidestepped Drell there for a second, and Drell couldn't even run him down. Fastest kid on the football field right there tonight, Rev. Number 25 from McIntosh County.
No doubt about it. I met his mother down.
Romello Palmer.
I met his mother as I was going down. She's got a number 25 jersey on, says Mom on the back of it. So I asked her if her son was mad at us.
He looked angry right then. Yeah. 26-13. Extra point attempt here is up, it is no good. It's going to be a 13-point ball game here as they take one play again. It's been the big play that's killed us all night. They've scored 3 touchdowns off of big plays here tonight.
They sure have. A punt return, a long run, and a long pass.
They've made us work for every yard we've gotten. Their crowd's going crazy, saying, what now? They're standing up. The coaches are even rallying them to get them going. This is going to be a battle. I hope that we can maintain composure here. I thought maybe Devontae O'Neal was going to be able to run him down. He had a little bit of an angle on him, but he just didn't have enough as he took it in for the score. 4 minutes and 22 seconds, 26-13. They're set to kick it off again.
And I hate this kick that they're doing right here. But I don't think this is something they would normally do.
As Wiley gets a crease right in the middle of the field, trips on his own. He tripped on that Buccaneer feather right there, I believe. And he is down right across midfield at the 49, or right at the midfield stripe anyway. He's set to.
I was afraid he buckled his knee the way he that looked bad. Thank God he's all right.
Yep. Ooh. He's right at midfield as he tried to plant and fake the kicker out for the final man to make him miss, and he'd have had wide open green grass there. But instead, it's 1st and 10 right at midfield. That's not a bad place to start a drive. Let's see what the Raider offense can do here to answer. Greg Wright will not go down. He will not go down. He's hit by 4 or 5 McIntosh County defenders. They don't give him forward progress. It's going to be a loss of about 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 12. McIntosh County was all over that defensively.
Well, we had 2 guys out here, and why they were able to come up and force a play, we missed a block somewhere. Had to. We had to.
Long pass by Thrift, jump ball situation. Devontae O'Neal just breaks it up as the defensive player was in position. Thrift just didn't get it out there deep enough as Devontae had his man beat. He had to come back to break up the interception almost. Playing defense there on offense. It's going to be 3rd down and 12.
What are we going to dial up here, Lance?
Well, even when Thrift rolls out, it's like he still doesn't have enough time to set and make a good throw. He's having to rush it, throw off balance, and those kind of things. And so we've got to probably try to do some kind of screen or some kind of.
What about a wheel route where he rolls to the right and then hits our guy rolling back down to the right?
Yeah, the play that he hit Merritt with here earlier in the game in the 2nd period for a nice gain. And he throws it out for Crawford, and that pass goes incomplete. It's going to be 4th down as it just goes off of Crawford's hands. Nice play call there.
Richard just
he had
running.
Open. Yeah, he had open play there. I don't think he was even looking for it right then. Caught him by surprise. It's going to be 4th down, 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go in this 3rd period. They have held us, and I hate to kick it to this 25.
I wouldn't kick
this
it to
Palmer has killed us all night. Kick it out of bounds if we need to. As Wiley watches 25 and sees where he's at and kicks it the other way. Nice kick. Beautiful
Don't
kick.
Get in the end zone.
And it takes a bounce into the end zone. That's his best punt of the night. unfortunately, it's not going to net that much. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Let's see if we can have a better defensive play this first time than we did last time.
Time is going to start to be a factor. I don't think they reset the timeouts at halftime. They're showing us with one timeout and them with none, so I'm sure there hadn't been that many timeouts called this half.
Yeah, everybody still has all
everybody
their timeouts.
Still have all the timeouts. Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
So we're only down 2 scores, 26-13 here. As bad as it seems for us, we've been against the wall all night. It seems like we've been down forever, fighting and scratching.
They're
going to give it to 24.
He's a good back, but he's just not
Nick
the back
Cummings.
25.
Yeah, he's a sophomore. I hate to see what he's going to be in a couple years. He's definitely not as good as their junior Palmer, or junior running back Romello Palmer there. Gain of a couple. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Red Raiders.
Well, we're defensively, we've come out the second half with the exception of that one long run where you lose contain, and that's the way it happens. Oh, goodness.
And the quarterback keeps – he has nowhere to go as he's just turned back in and then met by a host of white jerseys there. And, again, the little guy coming up from the bottom of the pile, Anthony Florence in there. Jay Jackson in there initially as well. It's going to be 3rd down and 9.
Dylan Miles, our sophomore, who's been battling shoulder injury this year, is coming back. It's getting mid-season, but he's starting to play more and more. He's really a specimen of an athlete. He just needs to catch up with what's going on. Been hurt.
Big 3rd down here for the Raiders, and that Harrington's back to pass again. And we are stride for stride. Great play by T.J. Wiley as he's just – there was nothing there, and that quarterback again put it on a dime right down there where it needed to be. I mean, we were just playing great defense on that one. It's going to be 4th down as that Raider defense stands strong. I hear you, D.
Yeah, good job, D. And we need something to happen here. I don't know what. We need the ball to squib between the punter's legs or something.
Yeah, 4th down. We're still running people in. Wiley's deep to receive as he goes to kick it away. We rush the punt that time. Don't get to it, and it takes it backwards bounce. Tron Folsom picks it up, and he reverses field, and that ball is out there, and he is scaring me to death. There is a flag on the play. Looks like it might be a block in the back or something going on as Tron kind of came back around and tried to make something out of it. He's down to the 39-yard line, which is great field position. We'll have to see what this penalty is.
It had to be. Had to be a block in the back.
The spot of the foul is the 45-yard line, so it would be marked off from there. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty from there, and so it's going to be put down at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. That's a 20-yard penalty near about, a 16-yard penalty anyway. That's going to back us up, but we're still in good field position here. We lost 5 yards on that transaction. As we started last time on the 49-yard line, now we're starting on the 44. 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in this third quarter, 26-13. We're down. This is the way it's been all night. We've been down since Jump Street, seemingly the return punt right to start the game. We were down 6-0. We've been here before. We've been down before.
Good run. That's the way to lean. See our lineman getting up off the bottom of the pile.
Gain of about 3. It's going to be 2nd down and 7.
Coach John signals into play. Matt steps up under and calls the play. We got DeJuan Merritt as the fullback. You got a wing back in Drell Green and
flag down here. Evidently we had 12 men in the huddle.
Broke the huddle with 12.
38 seconds to go here in the third quarter, and we cannot afford 5-yard penalties. We've been in this situation more than once tonight, where we make ourselves have to get 15 yards.
Can I say that word?
Yeah.
That's just a sloppy. That's sloppy,
Yep.
sloppy. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know if players are making the decision who's coming in and who's not. But we're just not managing it very well. That's the second time we've had that penalty tonight, isn't it? Substitution.
Yeah,
infraction.
at least the second time.
And when 5 yards in a veer type offense is an eternity.
Yeah, it's going to be second down and about 12 now as Thrift comes under center. And now we jump offsides, false start. We back up another 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 17, and we are self-destructing here, Rev.
That's what you call this.
16 seconds. We can't even get the play clock going or the time clock on the scoreboard going here to end this third quarter. It just won't end.
And down by two scores, this is something that you cannot do. You just absolutely cannot do it. We're doing everything we can not to win this football game.
We have a nice 5-yard run and then give them 10 back. It's going to be second down and 15, or it'll be second down about 17. That's the end of the third quarter. The time runs off. We trade scores here in the third, and it's the same deal that we were facing right after the half. As we go into the fourth quarter, down 2 scores, we have the ball. It'll be 1st and 10 at about the 30, or 1st and 17, or is it 2nd and 17? 2nd and 17 at about the 37-yard line when we start this fourth quarter. Thanks again to C. Bennett and Johnson for making this happen. Without C. Bennett and Johnson, guys, we just wouldn't be able to put this on the air tonight, and so we appreciate everything that that they've done for us.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back at the beginning of the fourth. We're back, everybody, as Matt steps up underneath center, looks over to the defense, and we've got trips. No, we've got
yeah, that pass is intercepted by the defender there. Number 8 was in perfect position, Jamal Bryant. So to start the fourth quarter, McIntosh County intercepts pass. We were going up to Devontae O'Neal there, and he just didn't have the position to try to get that ball out of the defender's hands. He tried. Couldn't do it. Well played by McIntosh County. It's going to be 1st and 10 for them at the 31-yard line.
I'm still not understanding why we're not trying to at least run across rather than just throwing it deep down the sideline, just a fly route. Why don't we let him wiggle and make a move across the middle, because we don't have safeties that are playing deep at all. And we should have a slant. That looks to me like the slant should be open.
I think we're playing right into their hand here, honestly, Rev. We came out there to start the second half, and we run the ball right up the middle, and we went right down and scored, and now we're kind of getting out of that. And
we're killing ourselves for penalties.
Yeah, and throwing and getting backed up. And
in all reality, that was like a short punt.
Yeah.
That's what,
it doesn't kill us other than the fact that the clock's ticking and they have the ball. That's what's killing us right now. 2nd down and 9.
I'll be surprised if we see them throw very much. They broke the huddle. What about a penalty?
They come out here. Harrington on the keeper as they run the 12th man off the field. Nothing gets called. They neek it by the referees. 10 minutes and 50 seconds. The clock's killing us, folks. Down 26-13. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 for McIntosh County. Another big stand as we've needed it all night. Another big stand by the defense. It's really been the big play, as we've said, that's killed us. Defense has played well all night. 3rd down and 7. Harrington takes a snap. He's got options all over, and they go. That's going to back him up 5 yards. That's going to back him up 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 12 now.
I got a feeling I'm glad that kid jumped just then. He may have been fixing to fly down the middle of the field their tight end had. He may have been nervous.
He got a little excited. Now Coach says, come on over here, boy. Let me talk to you.
You mess that play up. Come sit with me a little while. Number 80, his name is not listed.
88 is who
88,
that was.
is that who it was? Austin Rahan. He's a junior tight end.
Harrington under center, 4 wide receiver set this time. He's just going to drop back and let them have it. They set the screen and we swat it down. DeJuan Merritt sniffs it out, and he swats the ball down because that was set up nicely. All we had back was Anthony Florence running back from his nose tackle position, and he could have maybe possibly made a play. Big play there by the defense on 4th down. They had a beautiful screen play set up there. Quarterback just couldn't get the ball off as they set deep to kick it away again. Nick Cummings, he drops back. We'll see what we're going to do. Wiley's back to receive. 10 minutes to go in this ball game. We're down 2 scores. They kick it away.
Get it, TJ.
It takes 2 bounces. TJ picks it up.
Just get out of bounds.
He dances on the sidelines there, and he's going to be up to the 43-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders again. And I tell you what, Rev,
we're back to where we started, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I love this because I mean we've faced everything here tonight. They've hit us in the mouth. Let's face it. You know, it's like we've jabbed them, and we've got them with a right hook every now and then. They've just uppercut us a time or 2 or 3, and we just we're right here.
We're right here.
We're right here. The game is still to be had, and I don't know if I've mentioned anything about us saying that, but that's kind of the way we're doing this thing. We're staying and hanging right in there.
Right.
We are in this ball game, 9 minutes and 55 seconds. Plenty of time left. I mean, we need to be direct here. We can't afford many more mistakes or it'll be over. 3 wide receiver set. Thrift keeps it. He pitches it out, and there's nothing there as he just makes the most of it. And you can tell when it's not going to work. When we have to pitch that ball 5 yards deep, we have not got a good play going.
I don't know what's breaking down. I don't know if they're overloading us. They know what we're going to run before we run it. I'm not sure what's happening.
Let me tell you what's breaking down. See that 5-4 over there from McIntosh County?
He's breaking it down for us.
He's breaking that end down.
He's breaking it down for us.
He's breaking that end down, I'm telling you.
Well, that'll happen every now and then.
You'll have that on them big jobs. That's what one of my buddies says.
That number 8 from Toombs County, he broke it down for us.
That's right. 9 minutes and 10 seconds now. As that play burnt a minute. 2nd down and 12. As we're set to pass it again. And Ronnie Peterson catches it, a gain of about 6, going to be about 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 as McIntosh County comes up, lays a lick on him. Good play again defensively.
They got it sniffed out what we're trying to do right here. We're not fooling them with anything that we're doing right now.
3rd down and 8 for the Red Raiders. 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this ball game. 3rd down and 8. Big time play here for our Raider offense. And we need 2 scores, so this very well we could be in a situation where we're in 2-down territory now.
If we're 4th and short.
And they are doing all kinds of moving right at the line of scrimmage, trying to confuse our offensive blocks, and we may have moved. Terrible time. But I think Ronnie might have got going early again. It's going to be another 5-yard penalty.
It's quickly becoming ugly.
Yep, 3rd down and 13 now. And I don't think that we have a 3rd down and 13 play. Or if Coach has one, I don't think he wants to flip to that part of the handbook, but it's time to pull it out, I suppose. 8 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Clock ticking 10 seconds now. 8 minutes and 9 seconds. The clock's killing us. 26-13. 3rd and 13. Backs are against the wall. We've been here before, and they've pulled it out. Thrift has some time here. He's got a wide open over there on the wheel route, as you called. Wiley gets it, and he's going to take it all the way down to about the 27-yard line. Somebody stop me. It's beautiful play call there. That ball hung in the air for 30 minutes.
That was a nice punt.
That was beautiful. As Thrift just gets it, and he throws all the way back across the field to the back. T.J. Wiley, that was in motion on the play.
This thing it's coming down to it, man.
It's a beautiful play call, beautiful execution, and Thrift stood there, took the punishment, saw it coming from the big 54 there, who made him pay for it. Paul Sloan all night. He's been in the backfield wreaking havoc. 1st and 10, Thrift. Crawford in motion. He takes it. He takes up the middle. He sees a hole, and he's just going to go for about 8 yards, it looks like. Down to the 19-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 7 maybe. 2nd down and 3.5 maybe.
Ronnie Peterson checks out and DeJuan Merritt checks in. We just don't have a lot of time to waste.
7 minutes to go here.
We do have 3 big timeouts, though. We do have 3 big timeouts left, so the clock is getting to be huge, but we still can manage it.
Thrift keeps it. Good decision probably. He just goes and gets a couple of yards. It's going to be 3rd down and a long one now, we'll call it.
As the time continues to click.
Yeah, 6 minutes and 32 seconds.
It's going to come down to our defense being able to stop them.
Yep, we've got to score here, and unfortunately we don't have a quick strike offense. Our offense is more hitch in the mouth for 4 quarters, and when you're down, it's not a place you want to be. 26-13, down 2 scores. Thrift takes it, puts it right in the gut of number 5, DeJuan Merritt, and he goes forward for a 1st down, a gain of about 5.
The clock. Is that a clock stopper, 1st down?
Yeah, they're going to stop the clock at 6 minutes and 5 seconds. Gain of about 5-6 yards there. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 11, maybe 12-yard line. Well, maybe even the 13.
Yeah. All right. Let's get ready.
Same play as he puts it in Merritt's gut and tries to even push him forward a little bit. A gain of about 3.
We've seen that on occasion.
2nd down and 7. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
They bring big 69
2nd down
in.
and 3, yeah.
He's going to try to be the run stopper.
They've seen enough of that. They beef up on the defensive line.
All right, guys, let's go.
Tron Folsom comes out wide. They go back up the middle, and there he goes. Ronnie Peterson in for the touchdown. And that's going to be a 10-yard run, touchdown, Bacon County. Just what we needed. And I know McIntosh County came to fight tonight.
We've seen it all Bacon night. County Raiders.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. We didn't come to lay down here. We've been hitting the mouth a time or two, and we're still going to fight back. I love it. I love it. I love it. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go, 26-19. This is big.
You've called it. You've said it right. We've took about every lick we can take, and we still have a chance. And that's all you can ask. We've made mistake after mistake, but we're still fighting.
26-19. Thrift gets the kick down. It's up. It's good. It's 26-20. 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Here we are, baby. Here we are. We are right here in this ball game. We've taken it. It's time to execute here and finish out the ball game. And I just imagine that we are walking with a little bit of confidence on the other side. We've been in this position. We've done this before. They seemingly pull our hearts out every doggone Friday night.
Stop that sucker flat.
I'm telling you, they gave us a break last week, but every week since that we've started this thing, it's like up and down, up and down.
Up and down, up and down.
And this has all the makings of being a good one here tonight in McIntosh County, in the big city of Darien, Georgia. I had me some good scrimps, though. Are you hearing me?
Well, I
told
didn't.
you.
I was late getting over
Man,
here. I had
you
full
got hung
intention.
up. Yeah, you got hung up. Family will do that to you, son.
Well, you know, I
See,
got to look out for my little ladies. And
I'm feeling good right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I had some shrimp at B&J's Steak and Seafood. Good place to eat, man. We had a $20 buffet. It was nice, and I'm excited about it so much right now. It's 26-20. 5 minutes and 10 seconds. I told you last week on air that I was going to come over here and get me some scrimps and a victory or something. I was praying for a victory anyway.
Well, we got half of it done.
That's right. It is time. Wiley's set to kick it away. We need a stand by the defense and a stop right here.
Kicks it deep. Hit him.
He goes right up the middle, stops the momentum anyway. And we slam him down at the 26-yard line.
The way our fans were reacting, I thought we may have had a fumble. We went nuts because we made a tackle over there. And by the way, can I tell you once again, we brought a fine entourage of people all the way from Bacon County. I was passing people left and right trying to get over here and pull off at a store, and there they are getting gas. And so we brought a fine group of people all the way to Darien to get to eat up. I think the Sandnap population's in good health. They feasted on some of our blueberry folks over there.
That's right. I think they like that sweet blueberry stuff. Here it is, big play by the defense. 25 is shifting again. We make him shift sideways 4 times as Greg Wright was the first one back. He stops all the momentum. Antonio Madison harasses him some more. Finally brought down after a gain of about 2 or 3 yards, maybe at the most. Second down and a long 7 for McIntosh County. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this ball game. We're down 6 points. Come on, Red Raiders. This offense is a little different than the offenses we've faced before. Nice play by McIntosh County up to the 36-yard line. It's going to set up a big third down and about 2 yards. They're going to mark it about third down and about 1. Big play here for the Raider defense as this third down and 1. 4 minutes to go as coach is in no hurry to send Harrington in with the play.
This is one of the times that I'm glad they work out of the pistol because you got to snap the ball back.
Big play right here in South Georgia, Smash Mouth football. Bacon versus McIntosh. We're seeing it, high snap. We hit him in the backfield, and I think we may have held him. It's going to be close.
Yeah, the umpire, the field judge is coming across. It looks like we did hold him.
It's going to be fourth down. The guy holding the chains over there saying fourth down. They're going to call for a measurement.
He was about to mark it.
I think they got a good spot right there, too.
Oh, it sure looks like it. Which they have been give forward motion.
Well, the quarterback made a good play on that one, too. Let's face it. I think he was going to hand it off and saw that was going to get eat up. And so he just tried to make something out of nothing. May have gotten a half a yard there. When they get it stretched out, put it on the right marker, he's going to be just about 2 footballs short. It's big fourth down, big third down stop there.
There's no way
it's
this coach should go for this. He is going for it. This is huge. If we happen to stop, maybe he's going to try to draw us off sides. Maybe not. I don't know.
3 minutes and 28 seconds.
I wouldn't do this. I would punt this ball.
This shows confidence in his offense. And it shows respect for our offense as well. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if he fakes it right here, but he's believing he can get a half a yard. Don't jump off sides, boys. Don't jump off sides. Fourth down. I don't know if he's going to hike it or not. Now he's going to call timeout. Good play. Good play. Good call even by their coach. It's worth a try. You have 3 timeouts. 3 minutes and 17 seconds to go. I'm happy to see him not snap it.
I was too.
Is that bad?
No, I mean that's honest.
That's probably bad to confess, but I'm telling you, this offense can get it done. I mean, we have made some plays on defense, granted, and we've held when we needed to, but they have also burned us on some big ones, and that pistol offense that they have. They just spread everybody out everywhere, and it just seems pretty easy to get a half a yard anyway.
I'm nervous, Lance.
I'm telling you, 4th down. Here we are again. 3 minutes to go. The Red Raiders don't disappoint us. They provide entertainment regardless.
We got Brooks Haddock over here. He's calling for us to bring the house and block it. Bring the house and block it.
Well, I don't want to bring the house and block a roughing the punter first down in the ball game.
Me either.
We're gonna not believe he's gonna punt it. They're coming out. They're still going for it. They're coming out. They're still going for it. Oh well, I guess we got to face it anyway. As they hand it off, and I don't know if he got it. He fell forward there, Rev, and I think he might have got it. 2nd and 3rd effort, and I believe he's got it.
He sure didn't want to give us back the ball. Now we're going to have to start burning timeouts.
It's going to be 1st down, McIntosh County. Huge call there as he just goes over the pile. He is held up, but we just do not bring him down. And he fights for a half a yard there that he had to have, and they get the big 1st down, and the clock keeps ticking. 3 minutes to go in this ball game. We're down 6 points. We've got to have a stop here. And that showed some kind of resolve there by Coach Keith Goss. He knows his people. At 25 again as he continues to shuffle and shake and bake. And he gets 5 yards. As he's right in the teeth of our defense. People, white jerseys flying everywhere. And he makes maybe even a 6-yard run there. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. We're down by 6. Got to have a stop. 2nd down and 4.
If they get a 1st down, it's getting serious.
If they get a 1st down, it's going to go a long way to ending this contest. It'll make us burn all our timeouts at least, and we'd have to stop them again.
And we would have to throw the ball to win it.
2 minutes and 8 seconds. Clock keeps ticking. A big turnover here would be nice. At 25, fights a lot for extra yardage.
Gosh.
And he does not go down again. He's right at the 1st down marker. Dylan Miles in on the tackle. It's going to be right at the stakes.
And we called a timeout.
We call a timeout, or I think we're wanting an official timeout to measure to see what we're at. They're going to call Bacon County as taking a timeout. So are they going to measure, or what are they going to do? They're just going to say we called a timeout, and now they're going to bring the chains on since we called a timeout? I think it's going to be a 1st down there.
It is.
Yep, it's going to be a 1st and 10. McIntosh County by about a half a nose of a football. So we have 2 timeouts. There's 1 minute and 59 seconds to go in this ball game. And McIntosh County's come out here and put back-to-back 1st downs on us, and that's what good teams do to close out ball games. We're just about at the position where we're going to have to try to strip that 25 when he goes to.
We need a turnover if we got any chance at all. I really don't like the way them timeouts was handled just then. That should have been an official's timeout for measurement. Wouldn't have had to burn our timeout.
Same play. They're doing nothing fancy now but trying to burn the clock. A gain of about 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 for McIntosh County. Clock's
you have
ticking.
to give it to them. I don't know who it is up there on that offensive line, but they're blowing a hole.
Minute and 40 seconds. The clock keeps ticking. As they are just finishing this game out. The way you draw it up, if we are in this position, we are fired up that we are making these runs. Unfortunately, we're 6 points down right now, and we need something to happen here. 2nd down and 6, maybe 5 yards to go. There's a flag down.
Just give us a 1st down.
And that is 25.
Just give them a 1st down. Our guy
Romello
was lined
Palmer.
off in the lined up in the neutral zone. Illegal.
Yeah, that's going to be a false start against them. That's going to back them up 5 yards, and that's going to be second down and about 10.5 when they get this marked off. That's not the big deal. 1 minute and 14 seconds to go in this ball game. That's the big deal. Coach is saying, hey, if it was an illegal procedure, then that clock doesn't need to be running. You need to put some time back on the clock. That's what he's arguing. And so they're saying, nothing ever happened. Give me my 6 or 8 seconds back, or 10 or 15, however many it was. Smart play by Coach Bobby Johns to decline the penalty. We would rather have one less play on their behalf, and their penalty stops the clock. Makes it third down and about 4.
Did he just call timeout for us? He just
the clock was stopped coming out of a penalty for them. The clock's going to be stopped.
They marked a timeout against us.
We must have just called a timeout. Well, it's a big play in the game. We have 2 timeouts remaining. I mean, let's face it, there's a minute to go. We've got to stop it right here, so we've got to get lined up on defense and make sure we're doing what we need to do here. Down 6 points, 1 minute and 14 seconds. They don't put any time back on the clock. I don't know if it was a dead ball false start or if it was just an illegal procedure. Third down and 4. Big play in the game here. And he finds another little hole, and he gets right up to the marker. If he doesn't have it, he's going to be close to it. 1 minute and 8 seconds, and I think we call our final timeout. Or they're signaling McIntosh County timeout. I don't think so. Now the white hat says, oh, I was just kidding. It's Bacon County's timeout. It's going to be 4th down and 1, another one of these big 4th downs. And on this one, I don't know if I wouldn't be surprised to see him kick it away.
Wouldn't be a bad move. Give you the length of the field.
Yeah. But, again, if you make it here, the ball game is over.
Yes.
And so he's probably, if he did it one time, he's going to do it again. You can probably bank on it. Red Raiders are down here by 6. Can't jump off sides, can't have a penalty, need a stop. Can we do it? This has been a ball game here tonight. It's been the big play that's burned us. 25, Romello Palmer's really been the difference in the ball game for McIntosh County.
We've not found an answer for him all night.
They hike it 4 yards deep. Give it to him. It's going to be first down.
That's
going to be first down, and they're going to be able to end this ball game now, and they never gave it back to us. And we realize it. We have fought and scratched and clawed, and the clock's going to tick now and run, and we're going to end up getting out of here with a loss, I'm afraid, Red Raider Nation, as there's a minute to go, and they wind the clock. We have no timeouts remaining, 55 seconds, 26-20 ball game. We've come over here to Darien, Georgia tonight and played a whale of a ball game. Couldn't be any more proud of our boys. It's just came up a little short tonight. As they get into victory formation, Harrington takes a snap, backs up, and they may have to take another snap, and that will seal this victory for McIntosh County. They just executed, Ref.
Well, they hit the big play, and we fumbled 3 times, and we got in a hole we couldn't get ourselves out of. Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, we just made those turnovers we said at the beginning of the ball game that we couldn't make. That's going to do it. The clock winds down 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. They played a great game tonight. This was a good, clean game, a fair game all the way around. I know as we've seen some officiating this year, we've we've had a gripe or a complaint here or there. I really can't say anything about,
we didn't come down
about
here
anybody.
No, we didn't come down here and the officials take it from us tonight. Yep. McIntosh County took it from us tonight.
These fine folks up here in the press box have been awesome. They've got their own radio and everything crew going on down here. Some good folks here in McIntosh County. We just came up a little short. Played an awesome game. Fought like the dickens to get back into it here in this second half. We just dug ourselves too big of a hole.
I had an old man tell me one time, you can't give in what more than you can have to earn in. He was actually talking about baseball and errors, but the error, I think if we have to look at it from our standpoint, our errors and our penalties and our mistakes is what's going to wind up defining the game. As I was talking with some of the coaches before the game this week, they told me the team that has the least amount of turnovers, the least amount of mistakes is the team that's going to win, and that's exactly what happened tonight.
That's usually how, and in this region, that's how it's going to be, Rev. It's going to be a tight ball game after tight ball game, night in and night out in this region. We lost a close one here tonight. We came back. We showed a lot of heart and tenacity, but in the end, we come up short. Your Red Raiders fall short in McIntosh County over here in San Nat City tonight, 26-20. We love you, Red Raiders. We'll see you next week. God bless.